to look up. I think
And King, what's his name in Demon's Souls? Every time he hits you with the really nasty attack, he will drain a soul level from you. So you could theoretically go in at like level 999 and leave the fight at level 1. Theoretically, that is possible.
this is why I'll never play a Souls game.
Have fun though.
You should do it. It's literally
No,
the only character in the
I
entire
don't have the
series.
coordination to do it.
You don't need coordination, you just need to move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
don't-
can't do that reliably.
You don't need to
it's not as bad as you think. I mean, I will say Dark Souls is
easy.
easier, certainly. Don't play Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a lot of like twitch reflex kind of
Bloodborne
stuff.
is the only one I'd be interested in because the setting is great.
Ah, damn it. Well, I mean, you can cry your way through Bloodborne if you really want to.
No, just watch a Let's Play.
Fair play. Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
have
fair.
one of some of the Dark Souls comics if you want to read them.
I'm gonna keep turning this down.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dark Horse made a comic series a while back. I have some
Right, folks, we are live.
Sorry.
I've been for a couple of minutes.
Fine.
Hello, everybody. So sorry for the background noise. We've got the card game guys in, having fun. We have our collection of coins in for our tokens and stuff. So let's get started, shall we? No music again because I have still forgotten to set up music on this fucking laptop.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ICNI broadcasting system tonight. Oh God, I've turned into Lloyd Grossman. Tonight, bringing to you
Chicken vol-au-vents.
tonight on Junior Master Chef, Dungeons and Dragons Laridian. Oh yes, right. Getting into the game. Hello, everybody.
You're still in him mode.
Fuck it. Hold on. Let me have
Have a
some
drink
tea.
of tea. Reset.
I'm not from Pennsylvania. There we go.
Congratulations for naming the stream correct this week.
Whoa, what did you call it last time?
Rename it.
Oh, lol. Is the top of my Mac here at all?
I don't know yet. We're not on that screen.
Oh,
yet.
lol, fair. Want to make
It
sure
will
I'm
be.
I'm not blocking the view.
It will be.
Okay.
I'll tell you. So, if we,
Fuck it. I'll just close it and open it.
I, 1 second. 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
You've got
Got a bit of
paint on
purple
your
on my
nose.
nose, yeah. Oh. Smells good though. Oh yeah. Is my nose still purple? Okay, good.
Sorry about that. Just needed to consult on a minor thing, and I've got your face in screen, all on its own, because this camera is too far over.
I just took a big hit of this
Go
and I
clean.
got
Go clean before it dries.
It's not Citadel friendly paint anymore, so
He's just got this big ring of purple around his nose when we next to him.
it's actually artist's grade paint now, so it might actually not be good for you anymore.
Yeah, if it's artist grade, it could well be very bad for you. Although it's purple, which
No, because it's Citadel paint, it's gone dry, because the old lids aren't actually airtight, so over time they dry down into just pigment. So I smash it up and then mix things into it, including matte medium acrylic with other things to make it work again. Really good. Makes really good paint, but it's no longer child friendly, I don't think.
what have you given it to Ed? I'm telling you, sir.
Comes in next week.
No, he comes in next week. He's just got purple.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's that impression of
He's
paint
also
on me?
carrying He's also carrying a brown paper bag that's purple on the inside. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Yeah.
talking about how I'm a dirty paint sniffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's saying that it's no longer Citadel like child friendly, so don't be drinking that.
At which point you turned round and said, "Why'd you give it to Ed?"
And then Ian said that you're going to come in next week with purple all over your face, slurring the words. Got any more of that stuff?
Brown paper bag, purple.
Purple on the inside.
spray gun. You know.
Do what the hell? Fucking hell. What's the name of the Mad Max Fury Road? What a wonderful day!
The funniest bit is all the people who did like stupid little YouTube videos where they did that and they didn't realise it.
Yeah! Have you seen the iDubbbz one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, into the game, folks.
Oh, God, that's...
So, for everybody who hasn't been here before or just wants to see who's here with us today, we are joined tonight by who would like to go first?
Me then, I guess. Yeah, sure. Hello. Paint Sniffer. Hello, my name is Edward, apparently otherwise known as Paint Sniffer, also known as Statistically Accurate Ed.
Statistically average.
Statistically Average Ed, sorry, yeah. And
Not with the volume of his voice.
yeah. And I am playing Brother Babas, the Loxodon monk, with a dash of cleric.
Who I cannot focus on.
No, apparently not.
Good evening. I'm Lawrence, and I play Lord Prince Charles Silverman, the skill and ranger / monk.
We also won't focus on. God damn it, camera.
Do we just need to hold them a little bit further away? Or...
Yeah, I think it just doesn't respond well to being that close.
I'm Dave, and I play Norvit, the psychotic gnome.
Who is that little bastard down there?
There he is.
Probably focus on it.
I'm Cyrus. I play Cyrus, the Tiefling Barbarian Warlock.
The longest running character.
Yes, yeah.
Who's that little bastard down there?
And I'm James. I play Drum, the Dwarf, and Paladin. This twat here.
Bat.
And I, of course, am my usual self, V. Right then.
And you are playing everybody else in the entire world.
Almost yes.
The guest star, John Cena. First name that came into my head. I don't know why.
I know, I feel like John Cena would probably enjoy D&D. I know, I can tell you for a fact that Vin Diesel does.
He'd make a great rogue.
Who would?
Because you can't see him.
You can't see me!
Would that be intimidation or stealth?
I feel like that would probably be intimidation, actually. I know someone who's done a character like that. They bullied people into believing that they were in stealth.
Shall I start the game?
Oh yeah, I suppose you should. Yeah,
Right, we left off last week with these guys having returned to their own world after having been up to space.
Indeed.
The landing went acceptably.
We landed.
None of us died and the ship didn't blow up. But in my books, that's a
Most
successful
of the ship
landing.
didn't blow.
No, none of it blew up.
Fuel tank.
Some of it burnt up.
There's a bit of a hole in it.
Yeah, quite a large hole
I'm
by
sure
the
we
end
can
of
get it
it, but
repaired.
Fixable.
they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I mean, what's mending in this world?
Yeah. What's a few hours of mending between friends?
I might do a foot of it.
Conga line of mending.
A conga line of mending. A few years of mending between friends. There you go, that'll do it.
It'll take a while.
Yeah.
So, you are presently in, I have forgotten the city name.
Great name for a city.
Shut the fuck up.
We were in Circus, I believe.
But we withdrew.
No, we'd gone. No, we'd gone over because I had a chat with Sir Hogwin Napoleon
Oh, yeah.
in Circus.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so I think that's what happened.
You are indeed in Cyprus. What do you wish to do?
Well, we're getting him refueled, so I think that's probably first order of business.
Refueled and we're going to get barrels to put in there. Oh, my bag of hole.
Yes. Yeah.
You are filling his hole with fuel.
Yes, we
I would
are.
love to hear some more of his outrageous French accent.
Outrageous French accent.
If you wish to hear, this is not French.
What
is
That is French. French, not French.
This is not French accent. This is making my throat quite still. I'm going to stop.
Yeah. Because I'm French. What do you think I have this ridiculous accent? We're turning into the same person. Oh, God.
Right then, going into the game, what do you wish to do? You're in the city of Circus. Refueling is being sorted out. It would appear since the last time you were here, some heads have rolled,
Indeed, yeah.
and things have changed.
Although apparently we are still in the good graces of the Sahalgwin.
we have
You'll be happy you don't have to marry a Sahalgwin princess anymore.
No way I can do that.
Well, you can't even be forced into it now.
As we're wandering around, do we just randomly shout "Vive la Resistance"?
No, vive la revolution. Vive la revolution.
Resistance comes later.
I'd prefer to stick with the revolution personally.
Viva Elves.
You twat. You are a
In
twat. In Elvish, yeah. Well, at least no one will know what you're saying. At least.
Viva Las Vegas?
No.
How does the city look in general with them now?
Well, there is still quite a bit of damage that was left over from the events of last time you were here. There was significant flooding. But the main part of the city is still intact. Well, as intact as the last time you saw it. So it's in ruins, but it's no worse than the last time.
A livable ruin, if you will.
In some parts.
I mean, considering they don't live on the surface.
I'm pretty sure there was a shuttle here.
No,
Yeah.
there wasn't a shuttle here. There was a there was a surface to ground shuttle, but it was not a workable one.
No, the one meant to be stripped off for it to repair the wing.
No, wrong type of vehicle. This is a cone-shaped landing vehicle. It's not it's not got wings.
It's like a lander. It's an actual lander.
But is the material that we can take in there?
Is it a space to land vehicle?
But the surface tiles on it are the wrong contours for use
Right.
on the wings.
So we couldn't like harvest the heat shield from the bottom of it and then
You could
try
harvest the raw material, but you'd have to still make it into tiles that could be put onto the surface.
I'm not even tile making machines in there.
Yeah, no.
It's not going to save you any time.
Could be useful eventually if we ever want to land on the planet, but for now, meh.
Yeah, no. Not much point for the moment. Unless anyone wants like a fire resist shield or something. I suppose you could cobble it together from that.
Like put it inside the suit you're wearing.
I've already got one.
Yes, we have. Shut up.
Line the suit to the heat shield.
I mean,
This is an ablative heat shield, so it will burn off.
Oh, so it's a one-use fire resist shield.
Well, it's probably multiple uses because it will take a while to burn through a fucking atmospheric shield. But
True.
still, it is ablative, but it will burn off.
So there's nothing else really here that's useful.
Not of use. I feel like we've kind of exhausted the storylines here. I mean,
I mean, we could just kill them.
no! Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
They're
No!
probably no
Stop!
longer
No! Shut
under
up! No!
the,
No! Stop it! No! Stop it! Shut up! Shut up, you royal stupid bastard! Shut up!
He's just saying this because they're revolutionaries and it's going to spread to his people now.
Yeah, you just don't like. Well, you're a royal. Yeah, this is anathema to you, but I don't care, so you're not doing
Don't
it.
worry.
Part of me doesn't really care because obviously they killed each other. So less of them.
There you go, then. And that, then you should be on their side.
And look, put it this way: if there's a revolution and it happens in your kingdom, you can just become a holiday destination. Look, go and see the pointy-headed royal person that doesn't do anything anymore. Lives in the palace.
Like it is in Sweden.
Or the UK.
No, wait, they do more over here than they do in like Sweden or Denmark. Or
Just have to practice your wave then. Carted around all the time.
Yeah, that would be his way. That's.
Lots of practice needed.
God, I hope you never become king.
I'm
Jesus.
just imagining that he ends up on the throne in a situation where he has absolutely no power and he is just going around like this all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody is just completely ignoring it and pretending he's waving. So the history books.
They see what they want to see.
No. It's not even that they see what they want to see. It's just they're going to ignore all of his behaviour until the history books are written, and all the history books will say that he was just bland.
Oh, there's one thing worse than being a bad king, and that's being a nothing king. That is awful.
That's up to you. What do you do?
Well, you're bearing in mind the second king. Second
Oh yeah, you're not first in line.
Oh my god! You're Prince Harry! You're the backup plan.
And I ain't ginger.
Laura says hi to everyone, by the way.
Hello.
Greetings.
Everyone says hi apart from Ian, who says greetings.
Yeah, he's the backup child. No one likes him. So what we need to do is find you a mildly famous.
So, with the game.
A moderate.
Oh, yes, nice log priest there. Hey, don't knock spider booty until you've tried it.
Don't sing the Spider-Man theme to that.
Oh god, someone's going to do that now. I know your audience, they're going to do that.
Hey, Discordia. I know you won't do it, but
We're going to find you a nice elf, semi-famous one from a different continent.
Can we just continue with the game and shout about that Prince Harry?
We're not talking about what we're going to do.
hey, Wink of the Gun, welcome. I'm sorry you came in at this moment. We're getting so sidetracked. So, where were we?
We don't get
We find
sidetracked.
out there's nothing to do after we've got the fuel kit.
Unless you want to go find something to do? You don't know it. There aren't any shops.
Did you not say that there was one of the what are they called? Transmitter pylons somewhere near-ish
Yes.
to here.
There is one to the southwest of where you are now.
Okay. That is not a parabolic
This
transmitter,
is
though, is
just
it?
a straight up.
Yeah. Do we want to go there and try and fix that one up? Or do we want to just save all of our effort for the parabolic dish?
We could go there. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, the only advantage about going to that one is that we can kind of see how they work before, like, see the inner workings of one that we're not going to fix before we fix one.
Are
We at least have a frame of reference.
And we are still trying to sort of stop the end of the world, so it's like, let's go for a holiday trip. No.
No. We have to wait for the major to refuel anyway. It's just something to do in the meantime rather than just waiting.
Sorry, what was that?
Can't imagine a major flip back.
Oh, okay. Might as well just wait then. Yeah, just wait and go for the. We're just going for the parabolic dish right now, aren't we? Yeah.
Just a reminder, the parabolic dish is near to New Court.
What was the thing that was near Sasquattica? No, in Sasquattica. That's the controls for the meteor stuff.
The asteroid mining system.
That's it. Yeah. Not the meteor stuff.
Not wrong. It's just,
I mean, no, I'm not
the name for
wrong.
it.
It's just not very specific.
unless you like listening to music.
You are on camera.
Do we know what the rad levels are like in the bit north of New Corinth that we need to go, or can we sort of estimate it at least?
To the east of New Corinth.
Pardon?
To the west of New Corinth.
So there, it's in the mountains, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It should be reasonably not horrific.
I mean, we've got the suits with us anyway, so
You could always pick up the vehicle if you needed to. Just remembered I haven't actually opened the map of
Hopefully there
where
may
the
be
radiation
some sort of a radiation
Did
distance.
we say that we were going to go through Viridian and pick up the Iron Child?
It's stuck.
Sorry, it's force of habit now. Did we say that was what we were going to do?
I don't think.
No, because obviously he's dying, and we didn't want to. He's very funny about radiation.
Yes, you are right. That is true.
Bit of a wuss.
Okay, so from Circus, that would be two. The pinnace is quite large, isn't it? Shut up. I see you.
You have a large penis.
Shut up. Yes, correct.
Well, partially.
It is a reasonably large craft, isn't it?
It seems like 20 people.
Yeah, it's way too large for the major to carry.
Not any distance.
Yeah, okay.
The major
Will-
on their own could maybe carry it like across the city, but that would take all the fuel they've got.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to fly high.
Okay. I'm just wondering how to get it back to Viridian if we need it again, because the only person that's really going to be able to fix it up in a reasonable amount of time is the artist. I suppose so, yeah,
we
you're
don't
right.
technically need to get back to space anytime soon, do we?
No, this is true. No, we know that it's there. We're just establishing comms. We can deal with that later. Okay, in that case, we just choose.
It's a shame you didn't send anybody up there with teleports who could have put a teleportation circle down for you.
Do we have anyone that can do that?
No,
I was going to say,
except for one person you probably could have asked.
who is?
Your son.
I didn't know he had teleportation circle.
I think he does. I'll have to double check. So,
Okay, yeah. So the options are: we're in Circus.
Yep.
We either go to Viridian, drop in with those guys. If we need anything, does anybody need anything from the artist?
No.
Any fun? No, nothing.
I mean,
Right.
other than
Straight to the parabolic dish then, I guess.
yeah,
Other than
I say once we got the parabolic dish, I'd like to be faster.
you'd like to be faster.
You know, you can back your legs.
Do you need more coke? Is that what you're saying?
We can go back to the magic shop and
How would that
find
make you faster?
It'll make you faster in the brain.
speaking of Coke,
Yep.
you never did get past that addiction, did you?
I don't have it anymore because I gave it all away.
Constitution save.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't have it. Addiction's addiction.
14, do I fail?
No,
Add 3 to that
Hey.
because you're standing near me.
Oh yes, so it would be 17.
you sort of feel a little bit sort of bit run down, bit sort of
Melancholic.
yeah.
Melancholic. Melancholic.
Gin and tonic?
Now that will make you melancholic if you have too many of them.
It's just mum telling me.
What?
Mama, when mum came to me, she's got to watch my middle name dictate, and this dick I tell her I went tonic.
No, it was Antonic. One word.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell.
You gonna finish your letter, or you're just gonna?
Huh?
You went, dear Jesus, fucking hell. You gonna finish your letter?
No. That's it. That's the whole thing.
I tell like he doesn't have.
No. Yeah, fair enough. So, if we go from Circus across the sea to around Shore Point and then via south-southwest, then we'll probably hit it quite nicely and we won't have to go over New Koroth and get blasted with radiation.
So you're going around on the road?
No, taking the major. That's the plan.
Haven't we got Granny Goo's flag? Wasn't he on that?
Ah, yes, that was the plan, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. He was
Where's
meeting it.
Where is Granny Goo right now? Because I believe we chatted to the Iron Mask about that, didn't we? So she's on. Is she on her way or not?
She said she was on the way because
Yeah.
we asked.
She'll be on her way to Viridian, so she'll probably be there by the time you get there.
Okay. So she would be. No, we were asking her to come to Circus, weren't we? That's what we were asking her to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that will be how many days travel for her?
2.5.
2.5. So we've got 2.5 days to kill.
You could go down to that tower in 2.5 days.
Yeah.
We're going to go and have a look at the tower and then kill whatever's there.
Yeah, might as well.
Unless it's good, which is very rare.
Yeah, very rare. But, you know, bit free XP. You never know.
Murder.
If we got that tower up,
Yeah,
and running,
murder.
my knowledge of those kind of towers isn't that great. Would we have larger comms, or would it still be the same short distance?
You don't know.
I think, from what I remember, the big towers are a less efficient form of the same thing that the parabolic dish is going to do. So it's basically a semi-redundant backup system, just in case the parabolic dish is in too fucked a state to actually work.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I can't really think of anything else, so yeah, we might as well just go and have a butcher's.
Okay then.
Have a butcher's at that.
Do you wish to ask the major to transport you, or are you going to go by foot, which will probably take most of the time?
Where is it?
Okay, it is
Specifically.
in the mountains.
Is it Mount R or Darbeck?
Ah.
I've got an R.
Ah. What do you think, lads? Do you want to take a ride in the magical flying machine, or do you want to walk?
Magic times you've got. Oh,
We got the major, but he's refueled now.
There you go. Crash, 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 crash. Repeatedly.
So what's the major going to do? Fly us there, then come back and refuel again?
Oh, he's got enough fuel for a there and back. It's the... We're only going there. We're there. We're going to there.
Alright.
And then that's where it is. And then we come back.
Alright.
And then he'll just pop a little bit more fuel in.
Yeah, so what, do we get him to fly just outside of where we're going to go and walk in?
Guess so, yeah. Sure.
What time of day is it?
Is it dark?
You arrived here in the morning.
We don't have the dark swords anymore.
By the time he's finished refueling, it's like midday. You have like a morning you could spend just going around, seeing the city, buying sushi. I don't know what the fuck you want to do.
Buying sushi.
Making hand grenades.
What is there to do in a shark city?
Yeah.
No. I'm not listening to you
Make
anymore.
friends, yes.
Make
Walking
friends.
around the
Yeah.
city
Do you
with
want to
your
make
hand up
friends?
going,
You're very welcome to make friends. They
Okay, so you want
mostly
to
speak
meet some people.
Infernal, so you should be feeling very at home.
Well, I could practice my infernal for a morning.
You could actually, yeah. You could.
There we go. I would like. So the morning that we have to wait for
Are
the
you going to try and engage them in broken Infernal?
I'm
Like,
gonna try and
en
learn.
passant, s'il vous plaît.
trying to learn the language better.
Pineapple
I'm going
tea.
to spend the morning trying to get better at infernal.
Oh, this is utterly pointless. We're level 17.
So you wish to practice your language skills.
Well, this is the morning before we go in. You've got nothing else to do.
Okay, so you're going to make friends. You're going to attempt to use your language skills.
Yes.
I don't suppose you two would like to go together, or are you
Yeah,
going
why
to go? I can understand if you say no.
Go with him until I hear how bad he is, and then leave him.
Ah,
This is fair.
If he gets killed, it's his own fault.
Are you doing anything? You can say no.
You won't roll
Not the risk.
You won't roll. You won't roll.
No,
Are you doing anything?
Pick up and then let it go.
Person who also speaks in
Right, yeah, I speak everything. I don't know, I might as well go and have a chat with Shark Napoleon. Shark Napoleon.
Are you doing anything other than murder?
He's just walking around looking very aloof.
Napoleon Shark apart.
It's all the
Napoleon bit apart.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Or is it?
Yes. Not as bad as some areas, but it's still radiated.
Yeah, but can we react with lights?
Oh, like
Yes, you could use your lights.
I've been lights when I'll put my big week over the top in Alban all the games.
Okay.
You're really very good at playing your part of being an utter dickhead. Very good. Very convincing.
Do I get any time to add to learning my language?
We'll find out, because we're going to roleplay that, you stupid
Oh dear.
Ah.
Good mooning.
So, we'll start with you two, in fact, because cursed. As you head into the city centre, you can see that there are a fair few Sahalguin who are gathered around as a figure is dragged out of one of the buildings. They are chained up. They appear to be wearing ruined regalia. And they look like they're one of the barons who you saw before.
Okay.
You don't recognise this particular one. You think you've probably seen them, but you didn't speak. As they are being dragged up towards the guillotine.
funny.
Vive la révolution.
Let me have a look at my alignment. I don't care.
Are you joining in with the crowd? Okay.
Are you baying for the blood of
Christ.
Yeah. Why aren't you here? This should satisfy your murder lust.
I didn't realise what was happening.
Are we all connected? Oh, we're still connected psychically.
Oh, do we have do we have psychic comms?
I'm like, ooh, they've got a killing on.
Got a killing on.
What's watching murder?
They sanctify it.
It's
sanctified?
No, that's what happens in the Imperium of Man.
Yes.
It's a state sanctified killing.
Yeah. I inform you all that they're just about to make
about
sushi.
to.
And then,
I'll come and watch the guillotining.
Make sure to pick up a pamphlet.
I'll pick up like a foam finger. What's that? A sea foam finger.
That sounds like a euphemism.
It does. It does. Oh dear.
Right then. You head up, you can see this person's being led up, struggling against their bonds, being held by a couple of fairly burly Sahugian males. You see,
I stopped singing the Sea Elven and National Anthem. In Elven, obviously.
how far
I
away from
assume
him
you're
can I
just
stand?
drowned out by the infernal roars of the sharky crowd, I guess. Please, let's hope.
15.
How far away from him can I stand physically?
That's 15.
Oh, sorry to be a pain in the ass, but is there a cup of tea?
But it's not a cup of tea time. You're early.
So, I will attend to that in one moment. I'll just describe what you have happened. So, you start singing your national anthem, Point of Pride, the Elven anthem.
The national album, the greatest hits of the Sea Elven Kingdom.
That's what I call CL1.
The Sea Elven album is anthem is an album.
Oh, the whole thing is an album. Oh god.
It's like 12 hours long.
Oh Jesus.
It gives a new meaning to Ring of the Star.
Technically, it does need cannons for one part of it. It's really awkward.
Yeah, you do. You can make a sort of.
Check out
It's really awkward because you have to partially sync them as they're firing. So.
Oh god, that must be awkward.
not Tchaikovsky. Which one used cannons?
Someone did, yeah.
1812.
Is that? Isn't it that?
I've got minor illusions.
I tried to remember if that's Tchaikovsky or something else. It's the 1812 overture is the main use of it. There are a few other pieces of music used as well. Anyway, so you start singing your rousing rendition of your national anthem, Point of Pride and Joy as people start joining in. You don't speak in film, do you?
No.
I do. What are you saying?
This appears to be a revolutionary song. Using the theme of their national anthem.
Oh, how very interesting.
Start laughing.
Oh, it must have had some kind of cultural impact on them then. You must have done. Is it like it's like setting come out? It's
Sorry?
Why are they singing in front
Infernal's probably an older language.
And
It's like Latin and Greek in the Roman Empire.
The last time you were here, it was used as a legal language.
It might be in a mockery of the previous guys. Yeah, it's like setting "Come Out You Black and Tans" to the tune of "Rule Britannia."
Yankee. There is another one, which is an American song, which is set to another tune. Anyway, suffice it to say, is that a parking enforcement officer?
Don't know. Fair.
Anyway,
yeah, they do come down here.
no, that's true. They
I've
do.
got time to move on a part of it.
It's going to be Carl.
Who the hell is parked outside?
Carl, your car parked around here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I only just spotted him. Anyway,
Usual. Yes.
so
Expensive getting cards, not.
anyway, so yes, they appear to be singing. Well, they're singing the wrong language, but that's savages.
Wow.
Turned into a duck there. It was so...
Huh?
To be
I
fair,
turned into a duck. Yes, I
they,
did.
they rolled 2 on their performance. They're really bad at it.
I did minor illusion. Seal Kingdom.
So you wish to project this up above yourself? A magnificent royal kingdom.
I am going to
In
walk
front
to
of these
the other
revolutionaries.
side of the crowd.
Okay,
We'll leave you to it by yourself.
you can cast minor illusion, right? Yep, good.
How do I hide
Good.
behind Barbara's shadow?
Good, right? Good.
You're on your own, mate. I'm not. I'm not.
Do I
helping
notice
you.
the crowd doing anything towards him?
None of them are looking in the direction he's doing it.
No, that was definitely a provocation. You will be on the guillotine,
Something happening.
and nobody
Nobody
else
is
here
watching
has
him.
revivification.
Literally, he has done it up in the air above him. Nobody is looking. They're all looking at the guy who's just being pushed down into the stock.
Good.
Yeah, they rolled a 2 on their perception check to notice this, and nobody fucking saw it.
Thank God.
It's just as well.
It's literally
I'd like to see you fight 1500 Sahagwin and win. I'd like to try and see that happen.
It'd be a question of how many attacks they get. So you can only have a certain amount of them around at any one time.
8.
Yeah.
8 attacks. 1500 of them.
Assuming they only have 1 attack each.
Yeah. That's assuming they have 1 attack each.
And they've
The
got
worst you can do is kill 5 of them a turn. That is the absolute worst you can do.
And they
You
are
will
now-
die.
And they are now battle hardened from.
The revolution, yeah. These guys are probably all revolutionary veterans.
Children of the revolution.
What are they on with?
Not as good as first level fish.
Wow.
Wow. Oh god, I hope your character gets eaten.
He's going to end up goose stepping at some point.
He is,
This
yeah,
rate.
you are going to end up goose stepping. We need to get you a uniform designed by Hugo Boss.
So, that happens. You move away, you move away. You move away. Yeah. You move away.
Yeah.
Okay. The crowd just sort of. You guys sort of. You want to try out your language skills.
I'm watching the execution first.
Okay. The execution goes ahead. Literally. Yeah. Cheers go up.
Did somebody hold up the head?
And the wig falls off.
Attempt to bite them as they're doing it.
Cool.
Little old lady coming up with tissues, not tissues, handkerchiefs.
Yeah, to soak in the head. Yeah. It was a thing that they used to do in the French Revolution. They would try and soak their handkerchiefs in the blood of the kings and the lords. Yeah, souvenir.
Is there any what look like traders around the outside or anything?
There are numerous people who are moving through the crowd with little trays in front of them with an assortment of fish.
Okay, I will try and speak to one of them.
Royal sushi.
All right, sir. Sardine in a bun.
Sardine in a bun.
I try and say, excuse my language, is not very good, but yes, please.
I speak common.
Ah, I'm trying to practice my language. So I try and say in Infernal, may I have 1 please?
Okay. I would like you to make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence. That'd be a 20. That'd be a 20.
Okay.
Well,
He speaks back to you in perfect infernal.
Right.
From your perspective, You are watching as these two men, who do not speak Infernal, attempt to speak Infernal to each other.
Basically speaking Simlish.
They are remarkably good at the accent, but they're talking gibberish.
Amazing. Cool.
It's impressive. Oh, you wanted to tease.
No, that's fine. Honestly.
God, yeah.
It's impressive how incompetent they both are.
I ask you how I'm doing.
What did you roll?
20 together.
Nat.
No, 15 plus 5.
He nat 20'd, which is how he managed to speak it in tall, because he doesn't speak Infernal.
He's a very quick learner.
Apparently. But yeah, this guy has exactly as much knowledge as that guy has.
Which is to say, not a lot.
He is basically doing pigeon Latin.
Yeah,
Pigeon.
I mean, mine was just inferred.
Ixnay on the...
Connected to somebody.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I have a very basic understanding of it. So I buy a fish bun.
Okay, it is a sardine in a bun.
How much?
2 copper.
Cool.
The sardine is looking very depressed.
Oh yeah, it's alive, isn't it? Yeah, it's a live sardine in a bun. Yeah.
Thank him, an infernal, try my best, and then go and find Norbert and go, "Phew!"
This is an experience you didn't know you needed to have in your life. This sardine was quite possibly the worst sardine you've ever had. It tastes absolutely revolting, but at the same time, you can't quite stop eating it. It's more fascination than actual want to eat it.
It's Seymour, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
Huh?
So what?
Seymour. He's parodying Seymour Dibbler from Discworld.
You're not quite sure what was wrong with this sardine, but you're pretty sure it wanted to die. You would want to die if you had tasted what this sardine did.
He got the bun back.
Seymour stands for cut me own throat, by the way.
I thought we would have to turn on a fire extinguisher in a minute.
How's that?
Red door. The fish that committed suicide.
Wow.
Limpet mine time.
Limpet mine made of actual fish. Oh, God.
Made of actual limpets.
Cool limpets.
So I've done that. What else do we need to do? Yeah.
What would you like to do? Other than hurt your ribs,
Yeah, don't stretch too far.
stretch forward.
No, because that hurts too.
Don't strike.
Don't stretch then.
Every now and then. What's that?
Not comfortable. So why are you sitting like that?
I've committed at this point.
you should.
You can renege, you know. You don't have to keep
Can you
doing
make
that.
tea?
I could make tea, right. We'll go tea.
Yes, please.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go and find look for someone who looks the most happiest.
Look like my dad when you do that.
Okay, you're looking for the person who's the most happiest at this execution. Make me a perception.
Can I help him so he gets advantage?
No, because you're all the way over there.
Are you asking for help?
No.
I'll have one as well, Ian, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you.
Perception, yeah.
The 20 winked at you.
I know.
Perception check too. Suddenly, you suddenly think there's no one here.
Oh my God! Where am I? What am I doing? Oh wait, no, I'm in a crowd. Okay, thank God. I just closed it. I just blinked. Oh my God! Where's the sun gone? Open your eyes. Oh, thank God! Oh, fuck it. It's all gone down.
What did you get?
14.
Okay, you look around. It doesn't take you long to spot somebody who is standing towards the back of the crowd, who has what can only be described as the dumbest smile you've ever seen plastered on their face. They look like this.
Barely look like they're there.
Drop on the head one too many times.
Yeah.
Cool. I just walk up to him and I'm like, so, did you enjoy that?
It's a statue, isn't it?
Hello?
Pushy. How hard?
It's just a general.
What? Oh, hey, mate.
You right then, my dude?
You look amazing.
Thanks.
Are those spawns?
Yes.
Cool.
Have you been sniffing things?
Paint, maybe?
What's sniffing?
Oh, yeah, they don't have olfactory senses like we do.
Breathing in anything?
I don't know, man. I don't really like smell stuff anymore.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk away now.
Fair enough.
Oh dear.
What's wrong with these people?
Yeah.
Asking.
I could do a medicine check on him.
Please do.
You'd have the most knowledge though. You were a drug pusher.
Still is. What are you talking about?
Was.
I'm not a drug pusher,
Your
sir.
whole religion is there.
No.
You don't get a choice in if you take
Yeah,
these
you
drugs.
don't get a choice. Are you dying? Yes. Drugs. That's how it goes. Well, that's a nat 20. So that's 31. What's wrong with him?
Okay, you go up towards him. You notice that he's wearing protective overalls.
Okay.
And he has a smell about him. It's rather it's fuel. He works in the fuel manufacturing area.
Oh dear. So it's the fuel fumes. Fucked. Oh, he's fucked. Oh dear. Well, he's gonna have psychological issues. No, for God's sake. Stop. Just stop now. Just stop. Enough. Enough. We are not killing any Sahalwyn. If you want to come back and be the Sahalwyn Jack the Ripper, you can do that in your free time once the world has been saved. Alright?
It's just a lovely hobby to have when the world has been saved. So what did
Thinking
you?
about
I
it,
survived the apocalypse!
thinking about it, I'm very good at that. You can literally go up to someone in the side alley, stab them, and just cast invisibility and walk away.
Yeah.
Or you could not.
Or you could.
Yeah, or could roll like nearly 50 on stealth.
I am trying.
So, what do you want to do?
Nothing.
You don't want to do anything. Don't want to lick any glass or anything.
Building.
Don't want to find some spicy glass.
I will.
You don't have to.
I will peruse the architecture and see how it's similar to the others I've seen. I don't know
I
why.
genuinely can't even read that. It's a 15.
Okay, you look over the Laridian architecture. It looks sort of. It looks like it's been stripped of useful materials in this area, if you had to guess. Of materials.
Don't make it.
Buildings.
As in it's just the concrete and nothing else? Or?
There are like fittings and finishing elements have
But
been
also,
removed.
yeah.
The glass has been removed. Anything that's like could be easily removed from it has been taken away.
Gives me blisters. Very unpleasant.
You know the history better than me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why the buildings themselves have been looted?
These ones?
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly the Sahalwyn. You weren't here for the whole, no. They've got a city Yeah, out in the bay, and a lot of the stuff that they used to build that city got ripped out of this one. And are we anywhere near the docks? Would we have flown over the docks coming in here?
You would have flown past them, but you're not in them at the moment.
Did you get a look at the docks when we were flying over at all?
Might have done. It's up to you.
Did you look out the window?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the docks?
Yeah.
Did you see any of the ships there?
There were a couple of ships docked up there. One of them appeared to be loading up.
What was the other one like?
Just docked up at the moment.
Right. Oh yeah, they would be probably transporting fuel. Back in the day, when we came here first, any ships that were docking up here, they would have been stripped completely bare of parts and basically cannibalized into the city below. And the same thing happened here in the sort of environs of the bits near the port. Nothing too bad, but that's pretty much it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Okay, are you ready to head to the place where the major is refueling?
Sure.
Right, as you head over towards the fuel yards, you can see that the furnaces that run for the fractal columns are going ahead. There's quite a few people working around this area. There's carts being moved back and forth with great big metal barrels. As you get close, you can see the major is doing some engine tests as you approach.
Everything looking good?
Are you getting aboard the major?
How we can talk to them before we get on board, right? Yeah. No, I'll just talking to them at this point.
Okay. Everything seems to be in good order. The fuel quality is the best, but I can work with it.
Awesome. Is that going to decrease your range at all or anything?
A little bit, but nothing too serious.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Once you're all finished doing your checks, would you mind awfully if we had a little jaunt south to Mount R? There's a transmitter station there that we need to have a look into.
And I have relevant flight coordinates for it, yes.
Awesome. Right. Would you mind if we toddle off when you're ready?
It would make a decent test for the engines flying onto the new fuel.
Perfect. Awesome.
Oh,
You say perfect, or we all die in a fireball backfield.
Yeah.
oh, I have ejections.
Oh, there you go. Did you hear that?
What's that?
They've got ejection systems. Job.
Can you eject him then?
Wait.
Tempted.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Shit, where'd it go?
Lol.
Unfortunately, they have automatic parachutes.
Can you deactivate them?
No.
And I can just
Damn it.
fly back in the window.
Not with the window.
Right. Yeah. Well.
If you could get him to stand under one of the engines.
Right then. Shall we all
Yeah, let's
get
go
in
for a little bit of a
and
jolly.
get going? I would recommend going in the heavy suits just in case.
Cool.
Right. Flight checks complete. Everybody secure for takeoff.
Yep. Aye.
You get into the passenger seat that they've got set up. Okay, you lock down into them. Firing up, you hear the engines roar into life and the vehicle starts lifting up. You can see the Sparguin clearing back out of the area as it lifts up. Your view rises up over the city as you start pivoting and the engines twist around as you start flying out towards the tower far off in the distance. Cool. Goodbye, shark people. As you fly over the jungle, you can see it travelling past beneath you at quite a rate. You don't really get much of a look out because the only really way to look out is small porthole style windows, which are kind of shit.
No monitors with cameras outside.
You can plug into the ship to get access to those.
Are there multiple plug ports or is it just the one?
There's one for each seat.
Sure. Might as well.
You can view out of various different cameras around the ship. It looks like the Major has control over which ones you have access to, but they aren't blocking you from accessing any of them.
Can I look for any dragon-shaped people in the sky?
Not a bad shout.
Sure, you can look around for dragons. Specifically dragon-shaped people.
Yeah.
No, black dragons.
Dragon people.
What my perception or investigation or?
This would be perception.
25.
Ooh.
You don't see any sign
Mid-roll.
You don't see any sign of that particular dragon.
Maybe we have our tea now.
Do you want
No sugar.
2 sugars, please. Thank you.
As regards the black dragon, do we want to kill it next time we see it or not?
Yes.
We'll take the well first.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, if it's in the way of us killing I was about to say killing the world. If it's in the way of us saving the world.
wrong campaign. That's
Yeah, wrong campaign. That's the one I'm trying to
What do
do.
you mean? That's not been our plan the whole time.
Oh, for God's sake. We've had a chaotic evil dwarf and we never even do it.
no.
Yeah, we do have a chaotic evil gnome, that's fair enough. If it's in the way of us completing our final objective, we kill it. If not, if not, we save the world, then we kill it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we stop existing.
No, the characters go into a liminal space. Not quite alive, not quite dead. They only exist when we inhabit.
And my favourite image is a cat. It's a cute as well, a cover box saying, "Tell us, Schroeder guy, fucking live."
Oh, thank you.
I tell you, just a full auto gun then.
Right then, boys.
Ed, what have we told you about no full auto in the building?
It's not full auto. It's not? No, this is... Oh, shit, okay.
So, as you are heading towards this tower, it doesn't take you long to arrive at the hall. And as you get close, you can see this massive black metal tower supported by a number of cables that come out of the jungle.
Okey-dokey.
The major banks as you get closer, and cameras can zoom in on the site. You can see there is a small building next to the tower itself, which appears to be in some state of disrepair. And there is a faint remains of a road that leads up to it that spirals around the mountain.
Any sign? Excuse me. Any sign of life?
There's plants all over the place. Make perception checks.
Because we can zoom in, do we get advantage on these?
Only one person can control it, the major.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What? What was it?
Perception. Dirty 20.
Pretty good.
Oh, that is a
27.
Pretty good.
17.
Sorry?
17.
17.
13.
Okay, so you got the lowest. As you look over it, you can see that there is a familiar form of... Actually, is it familiar to you? Because I think... I'm not sure you've seen these guys before. You see some of the vine.
Oh, yeah.
I think we
you
saw some
guys-
back when we passed Moldar.
Yeah, that may be so. Yeah. The vine monkeys.
These
We've
guys,
encountered them before.
these guys look kind of like New World monkeys. So they're long arms, kind of spindly, but also they have leaves growing over their arms, and as they swing from tree to tree, they extend out like vines to grip hold.
Your standard, like 0 XP, easy to kill, yeah. Get like not a threat, easy to kill.
Now you said that, he's going to make them the end boss.
It's just a vine monkey, one vine monkey, and it's got 1,000,000 hit points.
It just strangles you to death with the vines.
Its arms reach up, split out into thousands of vines.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I might nick that for the men in
No,
black.
it's not a vine monkey, it's a Venus vine trap monkey.
A Venus vine trap. A Venus man trap.
And notice each of the tendrils connects into another
I'm
creature.
in here. I'm an elf.
Oh, very Lovecraftian.
Oh, have you ever heard of the airship Lovecraftian tabletop game? The tabletop scenario? Oh yes, the airship.
Ah,
No, it's
as it goes, I was actually going to play in a campaign that was exactly that, but it never got off the ground. Quite literally, it never happened. I know, but tish, but it genuinely, it never happened.
there is a campaign in the Call of Cthulhu game, which is set like that, where there is an airship. Do you want a spoiler?
Go on, yeah.
There's a creature living in the airship,
Oh, right, okay.
which has tendrils that have reached out and go into the head of all the people who were there when it first got on board the airship.
Okay.
And if they're not there at the time, well, go and find them because he controls the airship. He'll collect it into their head and rip it off.
Oh, lovely. Charming. We had the idea behind the one that we were going to do was it was an airship that was from like Los Angeles to Sydney or something like that. But the crew had been replaced with cultists, and they were going to fly all the passengers to Nemo Point as a mass sacrifice to Cthulhu, and we had to stop them. That was the idea. But it never happened in the end, which was a shame because I was really looking forward to it, but it never happened.
At some point, we'll have to run Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. It's all based on D100s, isn't it?
Most of it.
Yeah.
Right, as you head towards this place, you can see. Oh, sorry. You can see the vine monkeys. What did you get? 16. Right. You can see the vine monkeys as well. You also notice there's a few birds around. There's nothing like dangerous in the area that you can see. What was yours? 17. Pretty much the same as that, I'm afraid. You're not seeing anything particularly dangerous. 21?
No, just 20. 20.
You do notice that there are a couple of small reptilian forms that were skittering around the area.
Okay.
Those sort of things.
Oh, right, okay.
However, you will notice that they looked up towards this thing as it's approaching and circling and started clearing out of the area.
Fair play. Yeah. I would.
The heliport appears to be overgrown. I could attempt to land, but it might be a bit rough.
We're about 30 feet above.
If we have a look down at the helipad, how badly overgrown is it?
Cameras pivot towards it, and you can see that it has got like bushes growing on it.
Right, okay. So, well, does anybody have fireball? It might be a bit of a waste of a fireball, but...
What's the top of the building look like?
He turns the camera over to it and takes a look. Too small of an area for me to land on.
Probably not structurally sound either, considering them, how much does the major weigh? Like 5-6 tons at least? Fair bit more. 20? Yeah, like 20 tons, yeah. No, that's
Can
not
he
gonna be
quickly
good.
hover so we can jump out?
Briefly, I can't really keep that up for too long there.
No, we can hover
Any,
and then fly off somewhere else safe. And then we can
I mean, the only thing I have on fire is a sword, but it'll be a bit dumb to set a sword on fire and drop it.
Yeah.
I could certainly drop you off, but picking you up again would be more difficult.
Well, you could drop us off and we can clear the helipad in the meantime, and then you can come back.
That is an option.
Can we message him via the...
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Do we have comms set up to communicate with the major on the scanner?
Yes.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, we can do that then. Yeah,
I sit in your hood as you jump out there.
might as well do it. Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
Can the internal messaging in the that Cyrus, the one put in by,
Architects, yes, they
Yeah.
can still communicate with you. Yes, they can.
could they can't connect to the scanner, can they?
No, your ones connect to each other, not to the gap.
Oh, sorry, did take that single hero.
So you're in my hood.
Yeah.
In the hood, eh?
Well,
I'm in
yeah.
the hood.
How far can you jump out? Oh, sorry. Haha, very good joke. How far can you jump out? Yeah, without getting injured.
There you go. No, I'm
30
injured.
feet. Okay, cool, fine. Do you want to carry one of them? I'll carry the other. Which one of you weighs more? Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah, it doesn't matter then. It's purely academic. Right. He's in my hood. I'll pick up you,
I'll pick up you.
and then we'll get to 30 feet above the helipad, and then we'll all jump out.
I assume the suits don't have like a grass cutting mode on the arms.
Like
They
daisy
do
cutter.
not have a specific mode for cutting down fucking
You
trees.
mean they don't have a retractable scythe blade? What's the point?
You haven't suggested that.
What do you mean they don't have a strimmer in the arms?
Hyper utilitarian power.
You have to use the groinal socket for that.
Oh, dearie me. Does anybody have a chainsaw at all?
I've got a flamethrower.
Yeah, we do.
I keep
Where's
Oh God, you're going to use the
the
fucking
luggage? Is going. The luggage is on the cloud in Peridian, isn't it? Yeah. So, do you have a flamethrower on you? You do. Okay. Well, yeah, you can do that.
Or do we have like a machete?
I mean, we've got swords and shit.
But swords aren't
Is it magic? Is it magic?
Magic sword. Yeah.
I'm just thinking it won't dull. It won't break.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've got burning hands.
That's probably do it actually. Yeah. Is that burning hands a cantrip?
Is that cantrip?
No, it's level 1.
You don't waste that.
I don't know. It's only level 1.
3 and
What's your cantrip?
chill touch, eldritch blast, guidance bending,
Prestidigitation. That could do it. Prestidigitation can light shit. Yeah, but you light one item, that turns into a fire,
I could light a stick and just
doesn't it?
Yeah, but
Is that not how it works?
There's no
You can cultivate it, it's like you have to cultivate
I've got
it.
70 barrels of fuel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't you just go fire, fire,
You just pour a bit in
fire,
there.
Six
fire,
things.
fire.
It's fire. Fire.
Oh, I see.
So you'd be more effective with some kindling and
I was about to say, I literally
steel.
have a tinderbox like Spores kit. That's just as effective. Anyway, we can work that out once we've finished. Sorry, I'm just flamethrower a big spot.
You can.
Burn
Yeah.
down the entire jungle.
So you jump out of the major,
Yeah.
you land, are you aiming for the helipad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The diesel.
Okay. You land on the helipad, you hear a sort of bump noise as you each land.
Does it feel nice and sturdy, even after our impact?
Perception check.
It's all of us. Because
No, it's not all of you.
I'm in this.
Two of you are being carried, and a third one is being in a hood.
Yeah.
You won't be able to make this check now. Think about it. Thank you for reminding me.
It's like a you, Dave. I just rolled 20.
So did I.
25.
That's really
I'm
good.
with 32.
Oh, let's see what I would have. What's that perception?
Over 30, I imagine.
27.
27, oh, okay.
So, what was your sorry? 20. 20. Okay. The surface of this definitely doesn't feel as rigid as you expected it to. There's a bit of give to it that feels. If you had to guess, you'd think bottom.
Oh, no.
You put your foot through one of the beams that supports the upper thin layer of like tarmac, and you realise that this structure was not like a solid construction. It was a framework wooden structure.
So it's like
Okay.
those American like bases.
It's a,
didn't land anywhere.
yeah, indeed.
So
It
they
would have
just made
crushed
them
it.
like quickly built.
It's a temp landing pad. It's not right. Okay. Okay, we'll have to think about something else then.
You have the feeling this was for like a light helicopter.
Not anything. It's large for major.
Scorch a large area of flat land.
Yeah, we might have to do like a daisy cutter thing and just clear like a landing
far
zone
can you
somewhere
jump?
else. How far can I jump? What's your plan?
You could Because you could jump up, drop one of us off, jump back down.
I could fly and carry people one at a time.
Yeah.
Is it really that you're carrying them, or is it just they're hanging on to you?
It's more
I could literally
that.
just grab them,
Yeah.
hang on, get them to hang on, and fly them up, chuck them in. So yeah, it can work.
I can do some jump.
Just dimension door in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can miss it.
Yeah, so between us, we're all fine.
How the fuck does jump work again in this game?
Oh, I forget off the top of my head. It doubles your.
In fact, you can miss it.
Doubles your natural jump distance and jump. You are talking about the spell, not just jumping.
No, I'm talking about jumping. Like the action. of jumping.
It's in the rules.
Yeah.
It's
Strength modifier.
it's your strength score for distance. I'm trying to remember what it is for height. Hold on.
Ah, here we go.
Oh,
Movement.
What am I holding on to?
The high jump.
A number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
3 plus your mod. Oh, that's.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you ask?
You said hold on, so I asked what I was holding on to.
A 0 for a head jump, and do literally 1 damage.
In some circumstances, your GM might allow you to make a strength athletics check to jump higher than you normally can.
I mean, I can jump 24 feet. I can jump 24 feet, but.
My athletics is not that bad, actually.
Huh?
My athletics is not that bad, actually.
No, I imagine it isn't.
It's for plus 10.
Can you take anyone with you when you TP? When you...
No, but I can fly, so I can just grab someone and fly them up.
Oh yeah, true. That's fair.
Can you fly one? Or have you given him
No, I
your
gave
wings?
him. I got the gloves.
I can dimension door one of us. Me and one other character.
I think we're thinking about this too much. I think we'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine.
I'm sure there'll be some quite area around.
Yeah, and if not, we can clear one. It shouldn't be too bad.
Down.
Yeah, so we'll put down the door.
Do you know, I'm probably faster if you're carrying me.
You would be. Genuinely, you would be. Yeah. I still think we should have made a turret on either one of my shoulders. You go in one, you go in the other, and you just have machine guns that you just.
Like the fucking
Have we
things
landed looking at the building ahead of us? Is the helipad near the building? Can I see any sign of life?
There's plant life.
Or any sign of sentient?
Intelligent life.
There's insects, but there's no sentient life around here.
Does it look like all the lights are off and stuff? Is it sort
It's overgrown. There's no light coming on from inside the building.
Is there any evil? Apart from him.
Do you have some way of detecting evil?
Yes.
Yeah, but the problem being is he just goes to detect. Oh my god!
Would you like to detect evil?
Hello.
It's just an ability.
You detect evil, evil, slightly
It's a-
evil, just a hint.
It's a first level spell.
Dash. Don't you have an ability that does it?
Yeah, you have your channel.
It's channeled ability.
Abilities, not the same as detect evil.
Oh no.
That's a spell.
Oh, yeah, just detect. No, there is a ability you have
Yeah.
as a paladin.
Probably, but I will simply look because I've been so long since I've done that. I have
It'll
forgotten.
be in your list of stuff you can do as a paladin in the big table.
I'm not a
I'm on it.
sorcerer. Why is there a thing there?
You're
Divine
thinking of-
sense.
Divine sense, that's what you think. But I don't think it actually detects evil, it detects other stuff.
Yeah, as an action, you can detect good and evil.
You can use this feature a number of times, equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier.
And it's within 60 feet.
Would you like to detect evil within 60 feet of yourself?
Well, I'm gonna guess it goes evil, evil, evil.
Hey, a little bit of evil, thank you very much. Not that.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I've got 2 more tries at it.
Just a whickle.
Evil? Evil? Tiny bit of evil there.
Depending on the day.
Yeah, there's definitely a more of a hint of evil than you've noticed than before.
And there's just a smidge in there as well.
Good day.
You know, guys, this would be more useful if you weren't standing near me.
Do you want us to move 60 feet away from you?
In a field by himself. Oh, it's all good.
Just throw him.
Can you
like
cast
about-
anything else?
Would you like to toss the dwarf away from the party so he won't be affected?
Dear God. I can move you if you want.
You just like a fucking rugby ball.
Yeah, basically. Okay.
Yeah, just throw it away.
Is there anything bar the four of us that is?
No,
Evil
not really.
caterpillar on a tree.
Dear God.
Incredible.
Serial killer caterpillar.
There's incredible evil coming from just inside the door. You open the door. It's an AOL disc.
Oh. The other thing we need to check: rad levels.
Rad levels here are actually pretty mild.
Good. Like light suits, or not even that.
You could get away without light suits, but it's still not a bad idea.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out of my
Heavy.
out of my power armor. Then I'm gonna go to the bottom of the helipad and then pop out my power armor, so it's not gonna fall through. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ground? Yes. Yeah. Eyes. I can be.
Yeah, might as well.
As you get to the ground level, you can see the helipad is constructed at the top of a metal framework,
Okay.
but the actual decking was wood.
Oh, I've seen people were keeping up with polishing the deck.
Polishing your
Didn't know you were a drow.
polishing your dick.
Polishing your dick.
Just takes off a fucking like Scooby-Doo man.
No, it's like a spy.
Ah, yeah.
You've been wearing a photocopy of your face.
You know, knowing their intelligence, that might work.
Apart from him,
Yeah.
he's been aware this entire time.
So we're. Shall we head towards the building?
With your permission, I'm going to show the brownie.
Of course.
We have nice brownies.
No.
Seriously considering having one myself right now. So you're heading towards the building. You can see that there are a couple of doors into it. There's one on the side and there's the main one on the front. The main one on the front seems to have a window in it, and there's also a few windows as well. But the one on the side just has a push bar.
Okay. Does the front door? Should we just go up to the front door and see if it opens?
Yeah.
You don't have to climb on the roof.
Sure, you can climb up the building.
Remember, it didn't look right.
Okay.
Don't worry that much.
You wish to climb up the building. You climb up the building. You are on top of a flat roof that creaks underneath your weight.
I think we should open the front door.
Can I just check the front door to see if it's booby trapped or?
Push it open. You're pushing it open before he checks? Yep. Okay. Roll a perception check to see if there's any traps as you open the door. So if he does find anything, you'll find out before he does.
25.
Okay. You open the door. The door creaks horribly and then drops off one of its hinges. This door is crap. It is falling apart and it will not survive being opened.
Just pull it off its hinges then out of the way.
Sorry, it's PTSD when it
When you pull the door off its hinges, it feels way too easy to do. This is incredibly lightweight. You sort of push on it and you realise that it's not a solid piece of wood.
It's plywood.
Right.
Is it like hollow?
Sounds it.
It's a laminated door.
You have Nathan.
What's on the inside?
The inside of the building is all overgrown with moss.
Cool.
And you can see a few plants and shrubs that have grown in the corners where light gets in through the windows. However, the main part of the room is still mostly clear. The floor seems to be this big expanse of a cream material. It looks like marble. It's not marble.
Can I tell what it is?
History check.
Is it stone?
Looks like it.
Stone cunning.
You have 5 minutes to get
You
ready, and I'll
stone
start around
cutting.
5 minutes.
No, you can't use stone.
No, assume it's not. I'll make a history check, but I assume
It is
it's not.
not.
History, that's 18.
Probably not.
With your knowledge of Laridian stuff, you had heard of a material that was sometimes used in very cheap buildings called liner. This is linoleum.
Wonderful.
It is cheap, but fairly effective, fairly hard wearing.
In the standards of the
Easy to clean.
yes, but if you could argue in the world we're living in at the moment, it is the most expensive flooring material possible because it's not currently makeable.
True, true. Carpet is still probably more expensive though, because carpet can be made, but people want it.
Unless you're living in the 70s and people want liner.
Have we got any Luridivision as we go in the building?
Doubt it.
There is a Laridian over the bottom of the tower, but you need to get closer to take a proper look at it.
Cool. So it doesn't seem like there's anything in here really.
I didn't say there wasn't anything in here. I just hadn't finished describing the room.
Okay.
Sorry.
There is furniture that takes up a fair few bits of it, but they seem to be like folding tables and stuff like that. There is also a rack of what looks to be computers that takes up one section of the room.
Do they look completely busted or?
They seem to be running.
As in running, isn't on.
Yes.
You want to plug in?
No, is it?
You are our resident computer geek here.
I meant as in someone's logged in.
You don't know. You'd have to plug in.
I didn't mean are they doing physical exercise?
There is a laptop set up on one of the desks.
I'll go over to the laptop and I'll take a look.
It's closed.
A taunt of temper, 5 damage.
Okay, when you open it, its screen is black.
Press any key.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Are you going to boop it again? There you go.
Nothing happens.
Can I walk up to the bank of computers and plug into it?
Sure. Ask for your login details.
Yes.
Why do you sigh so heavily whenever you have to log into a computer? You're the one with 20 intelligence, mate. This is what you do.
Is there a computer? Is there a keycard access port near where I plugged it? Has he got?
I'm with you.
Has he got NHS handwriting?
Write it down. No, that's not NHS. I can read it.
Right.
That's it though.
Wait.
It's like the spider's had an epileptic fit in an inkwell.
I like that. I might steal that. Like a spider's had an epileptic fit.
That's what we take.
I've noticed that everybody has different PDFs now. It's like,
Type.
Do you mean PDAs?
oh yeah.
PDF is a file format, my dude.
God, I miss PDOs.
Oh, God. Public displays of affection.
So you think whenever you go to, you must get really fed up hearing everybody go, "What's your date of birth?"
It's weird to ask it. Date of birth, birth name, address.
I thought my date of birth was earlier, and I was like, fuck.
Yes.
I'm
Your
sorry.
birthday was last week.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid fuck is not a relevant answer to this question. You have 2 attempts remaining.
So are there any keycard ports near where I plugged it?
I don't know.
I give them my military, my military title.
Invalid. Invalid. And then I'm just going to disappear for a moment and have a word with you. So, you do that. You can see that there is a metal shaft. Oh, for the love of God, you children.
He set me off. That wasn't me. That was you.
You child, sir. Utter and complete child. Would you like to climb into the metal shaft? Okay. You climb into the metal shaft. Can everybody make me... Actually, what's everybody's passive perception?
Not super high.
Yours is pretty good, I know, because
15.
that's not bad.
11.
That's not great. That's really good. Are you sure that's your passive?
Passive perception.
Fucking hell.
25.
That's
Are
also
you
really
sure,
good.
mate?
Are you
What's your
doing stealthy?
perception mod?
Passive perception.
13. I thought your perception mod was way higher than that. What's your perception mod? Your skill mod?
It's plus 12.
Shouldn't it be 22 then?
That's what he said.
No, it said
No, I said 22.
I thought you said 13. Sorry, I read the wrong one.
Are you being stealthy? Okay, so make me a stealth check with disadvantage
Yeah,
because you're climbing into a metal shaft. What's your...
It's 10 plus your bonus to your perception skill.
Yeah.
So what's your perception bonus?
No.
Okay.
But it says 25 there, so it's fine.
None of them hear you as you climb into the metal ventilation shaft. So normally there would be a sort of clonk, 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 clonk.
Why are you Bruce Willising?
You don't know that yet, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I shot that back to you.
John McClane.
But you climb in silently. Nobody else is there. So you're... I assume you're moving down? Okay. We'll come back to you in a minute then. Are you trying anything else on the computer?
They are particularly good today.
Are they moist?
They are
Can I
very
plug the hack stick in?
Sure. Select a hole and just put it in. Have you ever watched The Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device?
Yes.
Good. Do you remember?
funny as heck.
Do you remember the? I can't remember their name. The one who's on the Inquisition side, the Inquisition throne side. What's his
Well, you
name?
mean
Stamp paper
Karamazov's sides?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stamp paper cigarette guy.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're talking about.
That's not sandpaper cigarette. Yeah. God.
It's just the. Oh my god, you just projected the image of when they're first when the
It's an impressive achievement because I do not have the in mind's eye.
you know when they first introduced the Emperor's guards in that series.
Custodians.
Right. Yeah.
Because they're all in like the 35th millennium fucking BDSM gear, aren't they?
God, that's,
Can I grab a drink here?
Sure. Would you like?
Poor old Praetor Dolores is there in his gold armor. What do they call him?
kitten.
Yes, they do.
My favourite was when they played D&D. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen that one.
It's the
Oh, it goes there. Sorry. Yeah, that's
So you've got the Emperor, you've got Kitten, you've got the Royal, what the fuck they call it, I can't remember, it's guards.
The custodian guard.
Custodian guard.
Did up to custodian.
You've got Magnus and Horus. Not
Magnus and Roggledorn.
Yeah, thank you. I said Horus, but like he's not in there.
Horus is dead. They're very dead.
Yeah, and then they've also got the old fuckers. You know who I'm talking about?
The old fuckers.
They're the ones that make the laws.
You mean the High Lords of Terror?
Yes,
Yeah.
trying to play D&D.
Oh.
And
Oh no! I think I had too many rooms.
Where were the posters you promised us? I fucking love the Ant-Man kids in it. It's so fucking funny.
What are you looking for?
Jesus Christ, man! You fucking put that away, didn't you? Jesus!
They got like a jam.
How are you as skinny as you are? That's ridiculous.
he works for the
Jammer.
NHS.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I go to the gym 3 days.
Oh, right, fair.
As well.
I tried that. Didn't make any difference.
Oh, you're all eating now. I feel
Are
like
you gonna eat? Are you?
I feel like
Really good new machine at the gym. It does everything. Snickers, Mars bar.
Oh.
So, you are heading down through the shaft. Stop making your own jokes, folks.
I didn't say anything.
Neither did I.
Lawrence is getting shafted, right?
Okay. Okay.
Lawrence is being absorbed by a shaft.
Oh god, he's going through the shaft.
Fucking judging you.
There were worse jokes I could have made.
I'm sure there are.
Jesus.
This is broadcast.
As I said, if I ever go into politics, I'm denying I was ever here.
And now it's on tape.
I've got blackmail material. It's great.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone that. Blackmail's illegal.
Blackmail is only useful if you actually give a shit about the tape.
So,
Woo!
you're having fun there.
No, we're arse cheap. No, that's...
I did
That's
need to
one
know
of them.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
got down to the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the usual.
Attack reactions don't use up.
Fun, fun, fun.
No,
Gonna
because
have a
they've
numb
fun, fun.
ass for 2 days.
Fun, fun, fun.
They've shortened it to every 11 weeks.
Oh, that's great.
Fun, fun, fun in the bum, bum, bum.
So it would be.
No, it's not fun. It's not the bomb fun time.
No, I was doing the Red Dwarf theme tune.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
Cold outside.
If
stop
we
before we
keep
get
singing this,
copyrighted.
it's gonna be demonetized. Yeah.
The Elvish version. The
So-
Elvis version is the best one.
You plug in Hexton. After about 2 seconds, it's unlocked. It's almost like this was not a difficult password. And you probably could have done it with a roll of a 6.
Winnie the Pooh is refusing the blindfold.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
What?
He's never seen Waxworld.
I've never seen it. I don't even know what you're talking
The
about.
best one. Honestly.
It's a fantastic episode. Waxworld,
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf. The one where they go to a planet which is literally all waxworks.
Well, I've seen it. I don't remember.
Oh wow! It is one of the really good episodes. Have you ever seen the Smeg Ups, the outtakes?
I have not.
We need to fix these.
Yes,
people.
we do.
Right.
So what's the computer say?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You log in.
Yeah.
You access a series of control systems for the radio array. There's a big warning up saying that the ground station connection is cut.
Okay.
Uplink is failed due to insufficient clearance. Reconfirm with ground station. Error. Unable to contact ground station. Diagnosing error. Ground station connection cut. Attempting to construct.
So it's not connected to the actual telescope at the moment.
Is that what ground station means?
Don't know.
Is there any way that we can ask the computer what that means?
Didn't I have a download of the basics on?
Is ground station like the admin
on the
feed?
basic tool.
What did you have?
I asked them if they could give me, I think it was the schematics and a basic understanding of how this works.
Ground station will be a control center for this network of radio telescopes.
Right.
So ground station will be a central control that this connects up to.
Probably near the telescope itself.
This is a radio telescope array.
What? No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, the Iron Mask is technically the only surviving ground station kind of person. Because he's the only legal person around. But you know what I mean. It's the only person that has knowledge of these systems.
For reference, ground station just means a control center.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he's the only one that understands control stations that go around. Does he know where it would be located?
You have to ask him.
It's just we could just get in their computers and just give us access. Do you want to ping Iron Mask, see if he knows?
Can do, yeah.
Because it would also be useful for the other telescope to know the ground station from that one.
Go for it. Here's the scanner. Ping away.
I'm going to write the most professional email possible.
Is there
Yeah, what
anything?
does this mean, Bob?
Is there anything in the archives of the computer to say where the location of the ground station is?
Probably.
Can I?
Have a quick history check for you, as you scout through the records, trying to see if there's anything along those lines. That's a really good roll, isn't
That's an 18. That's 23.
it? Okay. It doesn't take you very long at all. You actually pretty quickly discover that the ground station for this particular one is in New Corp.
Of course it fucking is. It's always a new Korov.
You got mail.
Sorry, I have to mute my Chromebook, and somebody is sending me random stuff.
It's,
Not us.
I don't know who it is.
Oh.
It's... I have no idea. It doesn't tell me what it was.
It's not me.
So, the ground station is in New Korov. So there is a cut in the connection between ground station and where you guys are now.
That's
Bug.
hundreds, if not thousands, of miles of cable.
We don't know.
And we have no idea where it could be. Jesus
The shark
Christ.
people have been chewing
Well,
on the underground wires.
This is utterly pointless then.
Well, what's the chance that the other telescope is like that as well?
The other telescope is right next to New Korov. We are literally on the other end of the continent.
Yeah,
from
but we
New
don't know
Korov.
whether the break is at the start, or anywhere in between the start from or the end of the wire.
Yes, I agree. But
Fingers
the
crossed.
wire between there and here is hundreds of miles long. The wire between New Korov and the parabola dish is about 50 miles. So a lot easier to locate.
Yep. But
So
At the end of the day, we could literally just get one of you to walk along casting mending all the way along the wire.
if it's a single break, and the wire is small enough, then yeah, it'll take a long time. But yeah,
also, on
two
wires
of
like
us.
that
You
normally,
start one end, I'll start the other. We'll be in the middle.
and wires like that normally underground.
Yes.
So it would just be you'd have to dig it up first before casting mending.
Or that's even if it's broken. We don't know if it is. It might not be broken.
This is the weird thing where you both start either in the cable, plan to be in the middle,
And
then
the
somehow-
break is in the middle.
and somehow end up both at the other end, but you haven't seen each other.
Mm. So basically, us coming here is pointless. This place.
Well, that's only that
Well-
BC. It does try turning on the other.
Unless there's an alternative solution.
I like it more than I'd like to admit because it means I'm gonna have to.
Where is the cat on my way?
Which dickhead?
I had one. Where's the other one?
Yeah, I met
Ah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It's what happens the other way round.
I'm assuming then.
You are currently climbing through a metal vent. There is a hatch coming up ahead of you that you can look out of. Would you like to look through it? Inside, you can see your teammates standing around, having a discussion.
One fucking people.
I could have fun and games.
You can try, sure.
Ah, the water alive! Eldritch blast.
Can I look through the schematics and see if there's a way to make the station work without a ground station? Can I get real instructions?
Okay, it does need to have, actually, another history check. Because you've got to interpret what's being said.
Do I fail on a 7?
I probably should have looked through the deck.
Can you do that on ability checks?
The one he turned on was that the only
Save.
station?
No, he's plugged into the computer.
Was that the only?
Yeah, I know. But usually it's.
Other than the laptop.
Let's see how the ability.
I know, like
It's a
most
rack
of
of
my things, you can reroll saves rather
You
than
don't know.
ability check.
You can plug into it and find out.
Not saying that you can't.
I know it might be a waste of time, but I'm just going to try and go for everyone to see if any of them are actually logged in still.
They all ask you for a login. He's already logged in, though, so he's
Are
logged
there any
in.
other
Right. Stay alive.
There is another pathway that goes further along. Okay. There's another hatch that comes up. You can see that there is a bathroom. You go along further, and it goes into a small office. Climb your way through. There's sort of a you have to sort of struggle your way through. Stealth check. Passive perception from everybody. Yours is 22. Yours is 27.
25.
25. You can hear something moving in an event further along, further into the building.
I can hear it somewhere in the building.
In a vent, you can hear something moving in a vent.
I ask you where you are because I can hear things moving in vents.
Can I
make an insight check with him saying nowhere?
Deception check with disadvantage because of the way you said that.
Nowhere! That one, I have no idea where he is.
Inspiration.
Oh, I've got inspiration. Oh, eat my inspiration. 19.
What are you guys doing in here?
That'll be a 9.
Yeah, he's lying.
You're an event, aren't you?
No. Technically, that's true at this point because you just scrabbled your way out of it.
I call bullshit. So, alright, so before we just try and like completely melt the thing, it's you fiddling around, right? So it turns out my thing is, if I fail an ability check using a skill or a tool, I have proficiency.
Fair play.
I should get roll.
There you go.
D10.
But you have to have proficiency.
Yes.
It's like a goat.
Headshot.
There is a desk. It has a computer set up on it. There is a pot plant, which appears to have at some point taken over the desk and then died.
Pictures of Spider-Man.
You can also see the remnants of some sort of termite colony which has devoured the chair.
Was it done?
Probably not, no.
Was it divided the death?
The desk is metal.
Is the computer got power?
Switches on.
No way, how did he lose his arm?
I want a monocle.
No, you don't. You have to squint slightly to keep the fuckers in.
So I think
You've got correction in both of them. You need correction in both of them.
That's why you wear a pair of monocles and look like a twat.
style, my dear sir.
Monocle. Monocle. Third monocle.
Magnifying monocle.
I have recently had to, because of my audience, stream Cursed Halo.
Don't know what that is.
It's a mod for Halo.
Right.
It's cursed.
Okay.
Let's put it like this. One of the main weapons has been replaced with a quote-unquote bit-crushed version. So it's like pixelated.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
And there's another one which gives you a gun, and a second gun, and a third gun with a spare arm, and a spare arm to throw grenades.
God.
So it's like three
guns and the grenade.
Three of the plasma rifles. That just... There's also the sniper rifle that's got erectile dysfunction.
I think
Or how about the shotgun that's bent? So the crosshair is instead of being here, it's there.
It wasn't a fire rifle.
From Lao.
Or the magical girl gun, which fires hearts.
Does it fire magical girls?
No, it doesn't. There is the piss gun.
The Sydney Sleeper.
And the inconvenient rocket launcher fires backwards.
Into your face.
No, over your shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Kind of handy, because if you're being swarmed, you can shoot backwards.
It's the only rocket launcher you get access to in the campaign.
So you gotta aim your shot, spin 180, and hope your target's still there.
Or just
Oh,
go
dear.
backwards the entire game.
And they've made the banshees, you know, those little fighters.
Sweet.
Flappy.
Hey,
Which has
they're all
the
practically-
good benefit that they actually can hover in midair
Okay.
instead of just dropping. Like they usually do. Also, the ghost has been improved. It's a derby.
And she was an elemental rain.
You fly forwards, you start firing,
Uh-huh.
it starts rotating,
Of course.
firing in all directions. You can still control where it goes, but it just turns into a spinning top.
Oh my god.
Turns into a Beyblade.
Yes, but only while you're firing. So yes, would you like to log into this computer?
Yeah.
Okay, switch it on, you get to a desk. It logs in immediately.
One of the people that can't remember their passwords.
You can see a desktop that is a picture of a dog that looks like it wants to die. It is dressed up with a pink bow on the top of its head. The dog stares into your soul out of the screen.
But as in out of the screen, the image leaves.
The dog's expression is literally.
So sad it phases out of the screen.
And there is a multitude of icons across the screen, none of which are organised, and none of which appear to be done to a grid. They're just slightly off, all of them.
Only with specific
The
apps.
taskbar is picked.
Because black and Maya are the same colour with the same letter right next to each other normally. And so you have to separate them, otherwise you're like, what? They are the same shade of blue. What? For school I use two apps that are the same colour. And so I have to separate them like that, otherwise you're like, which one am I fucking using again?
I don't have the icons on my desktop at all, so
What?
the desktop is for displaying an image. I have animated wallpapers. I don't want stuff on top of them. How do I use the computer?
You have to enter into the Windows search bar to find.
Oh, I could do it that way, but I know where the executables are. I could just type in the pathway thing.
I'm too lazy.
Anyway. Well, most things appear to be image files. Would you like to start opening?
They're going to be of this dog looking like it wants to die.
They are mostly of this dog looking like it wants to die. There's also pictures of a slightly overweight older woman holding this dog, which really doesn't seem to like her very much. There's a lot of these photos.
Just a small post-it saying, I hate my dog.
Anything of any interest?
No, she loves
Apart from the dog.
the dog.
You find a folder eventually that is labelled work. Not work, work.
WOR.
Okay? There's a number of spreadsheets in it.
Sorry, Marcus.
Is it a laptop or is it?
And this is a desktop.
No cards.
Any exits out of this room?
Anything.
Yes, there's a door. There's windows. There's suicide.
Window.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say commit suicide.
I was going to say, you're dealing with spreadsheets.
Swallow before they explode.
You open the window, you start climbing out. It's a little awkward, but yeah, you get through.
There is no physical way
Are you being stealthy?
Yeah.
Make me a stealth check. If you get lower than 25, let me know.
30.
Nobody's aware you have left the building. Or maybe you seem a bit confused. Well, beer. I got you picked.
The elf has left the building.
And then I was going to bundle.
Your companion rejoins you.
Hello. Anything exciting that you found?
You like dogs? Yeah.
Do you like Dex?
If not, no. Did I work out or spreadsheets?
Oh, I love spreadsheets.
Did I work out anything on how I could make this place work without the ground station?
What did you roll?
I didn't roll anything.
You used your inspiration to re-roll.
Oh yes. So that would have been a 13 that was playing there, and it's history, isn't it?
Yep.
18.
You need a ground station in order to use this system. However, how you connect the ground system, ground station, doesn't have to be through a hard link.
Right.
There are alternatives you could set up.
We set up these computer banks as the ground station.
These are designed to interface with a ground station. They're not designed to serve as a ground station.
Okay.
What do we need for a ground station?
Okay. You would know this.
Okay.
Because you've got the access to the files now. The ground station coordinates a number of different arrays to work together in order to form the telescope.
Right.
So it needs to be connected to, at minimum, 2, ideally 3 of these arrays.
Right.
And then he goes, I said, next one you'll get legendary. And then he goes, oh, I'm going to attack them.
The ground station itself needs to have a fairly decent computer system to operate it. And you need to have somebody there to monitor it and keep control of the situation, basically.
Can I see, if I go outside the building and wander around it, can I see where the cables come out of the building?
Probably you would, actually.
Can I see if they are intact coming out of the building into the ground? Wherever they go?
They look to be.
I was just hoping that we go outside and see like a tree on the side of the building and go, oh.
Again, I'll reiterate, there are alternatives.
Yeah, but I was just very small chance.
I assume we can use the scanners. They're not designed for that kind of thing.
They're not designed for it.
Could we adapt them? You're scientific gnome man.
I have no idea.
Do your gnome man magic man to scanner the computer system. Why am I talking like this? It's not magic.
No. So I know what I need to make a ground station.
Yeah.
Do I think that we have it here?
No.
No.
Again, you need to have 3 of these things connected together to a ground station via some means, and that ground station needs to have a fairly decent computer and somebody to operate it.
We don't know anyone in Nucor, do we?
So far, you have gone to one of these towers, you've looked at it, you found that it's operational.
So we could connect it wirelessly through scanners or something like that.
It would be slow, but it would work.
Cool.
Assuming you can figure out how to do it.
So I could possibly speak to Shawcaster later on and work out how we can do it. Come back.
She does have computers set up already.
So, all right. So we could take a scanner to Shawcaster, ask her to jury rig it to make it into a wireless thing, plug it into them so that it's got a wireless transmitter, and then let her control it. Yeah. All right.
Don't you carry a shit ton of laptops in your bag?
No, I'm very organised and I leave them behind now because otherwise I end up with like, I've got cables.
We have David.
Would it be easier for Shawcaster to do that to a laptop or a...
You don't know, you'd have to ask her.
Yeah. So, all right. So I explained this to the group that I think that in the future we can make this work, but right now,
Okay.
Just fair play.
we could get the scanner to become effectively a wireless. If we get Shawcaster to turn it into a wireless transmitter for it, and then we have another one plugged in at ground station, so that talk that way. It'll be slow, but that way.
Slow but working is still
And
working.
we get Shawcaster to run it because she's quite neutral in things. I trust her more than.
We have Nathan. Yeah.
Oh, the Iron Shuttle. Yeah, true. That's fair.
There you go.
Okay, sure.
Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you.
What else are we doing here then? Do we want to check the connections from the building to the tower?
Can do if you wish.
I'll help you with that.
Might as well give it a cursory once over.
You trace the cables over towards the tower. As you get close to the tower, you can see the Laridian banner going around it, saying ground station connection lost.
Okay.
Would you like to do diagnostics?
Yes, please.
So they're really hard to
You
find.
need to plug into it.
Yep. I plug in, do diagnostics.
I think these ones
Diagnostic mode is engaged.
15. Yeah, and,
Unable to connect to main ground station. Local station operation. Would you like to set up a network?
I communicate this to you. Yep.
Attempting to connect to other ground. Attempting to connect to other local stations. One local station connected.
Which should be the building at the top.
Can I? Do we know that?
I will put back up to the building and plug in, see if it's. So does it say it's connected to as a network to
perfect. Like we do
where he is?
Yeah.
Where you are is connected to that device.
Cool. So I say we are connected.
Okay. But that's not enough. It's not enough to actually form a connection.
Would you like to check?
Yeah.
Sure.
So these ones.
What are you doing?
Run diagnostic again because that was changed.
Okay. Connected to local station and local station 2.
Oh, okay. So there is 2 stations then. Is that all I can do on this one, or is there any options for establishing communications, anything of that ilk?
You haven't seen anything, but it looks like that.
What about on your end?
Do I see anything that says that I can connect to anyone?
No.
Cool. But there's a second station that's connected to.
That's connected to.
Can I pinpoint location of the second station?
It doesn't do locations.
Okay.
But did it say local station and local station 2?
Yeah.
Is there a computer somewhere near you?
The butcher.
You look around the area. You could do an investigation check to have a
We're
look
both
around.
plugged in, so are we able to as well?
You wouldn't be able to search.
I'm a search while he's dead plugged in.
If you're looking for a physical computer that's connected to it, you wouldn't be able to search for it while you are connected to the computer.
Not bad. That's what's it? Investigation.
Yes.
That's investigation. What the fuck is that gone? Oh, that's 19.
Okay. The only physical link this station has is to that one that he is plugged into.
Okay.
So it's got to be remote. It's got to be a remote connection.
So what, am I still holding onto the scanner?
The Dory goes next week.
It's not connected to that, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. It's not connected to our
Yeah,
scanner.
it's connected to.
Yeah, this is the remote points. Yeah.
What? The system?
Yeah, so
So,
Kasai and
calling it its Mass Effect name.
yes.
The Chaser.
Yeah.
You've got no way to establish connection. I've got no way to establish connection.
We are
Not that you
connected.
have seen.
Can I have a trawl through the programs on the computer I'm on?
Basically, what you have on here is systems to receive and transmit. It doesn't seem to have any processing capability. It just relays what it receives to the local station.
Right.
And it's got all the law, literally, just every last piece.
And receive stuff from the local station to then transmit.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no option to transmit on your end. So there's still something wrong.
Wait, is there an option to transmit on your end to the big tower?
The local station.
Not to the local
Can
station.
I read my instruction manual and see if it makes any sense?
The way this works,
Some of the older ones are great.
there is a ground station.
Yeah.
That serves as the hub of a network. The local stations connect to the ground station. Each local station connects to one of these telescope arrays. Telescope arrays send data to the local station, which then sends data to the main station. The main station can send stuff to the local arrays, and the local arrays can either act on it or send it on to the transmitter to transmit. You can put, you can filter information that goes to the transmitter through the local stations.
Right.
But it's supposed to come in from the ground station if it's being sent up or if it's coming down. But the local station can look at what goes in and out through it.
Has the IMAS got back to us yet?
Actually, yeah, he probably would have gotten back by now. What was it you asked specifically?
We asked him if he knew the ground station for the other tower. What's it called? The dish.
No, why?
Okay. What do we reply? What do I reply? Do I just say we are having troubles with?
Just asking. Just put that.
Yeah, just asking.
So the network says that it's connected to the local station and one other thing. And did it say it's another station, or did it just say one other?
That is the thing that is connected to something else, not your station. Your station just connects to that tower because it doesn't have a connection to the ground station.
Oh,
I don't think there's anything we can do about a connection to the ground station.
No, not right now.
So the telescope connects to the ground station, not my building.
No. I'm gonna have to do a diagram, aren't I?
Yeah,
No, I understand what you're saying.
I don't, but that's because my brain is not firing on all cylinders.
All right.
So I'm the only one who actually was following.
You have three stations. We have a ground station. Right away.
It depends how many players you get on the right.
It's just a basic network.
Some of the cards maybe like a blind deadline
The star network, potentially.
So I'm assuming you can.
Is your web still? Sorry. At least we can title this episode educational.
And so all I can see from my, so I'm at the local,
Yes, you are.
and I can just see that,
You are here.
and I can see
The telescope. Yes.
telescope, but the telescope can see me
Yeah.
Yes.
and another one.
Yes. It is seeing this one and this.
So that means this one is still fully functional, or potentially functional.
Presumably.
Just the question is, where is it?
And why is it still functional?
Well, the other one, temporary. Yeah.
That's because we
Okay.
booted it up.
So let me just break this line here. So,
Do
there is
we
no connection there.
do we know the location of the other local stations?
Not specifically, no. They're presumably next to the arrays.
Can you detect whether you can see
I
the
can't
ground
detect the
station?
location of them.
No, can you? No, but has it got communication to the ground station through the other?
Can I check that? If I've got connection with the ground station through local 2,
Can I?
Okay.
Yeah. Can he diagnose if he can see ground station from local 2?
No, you wouldn't be able to check that.
okay.
There isn't a way of doing that level of connection, unfortunately. You are able to check on local 2 from where you are now.
Okay,
So you could run a diagnostic on local 2.
sure, yeah, we'll do that.
Running a diagnostic takes a few moments.
It is operating in wireless mode.
In awareness mode, do you?
Wireless.
Oh, wireless mode.
Can you change? Oh, can I change local one to operating in wireless mode then?
No.
It's already operating because the wire's fucked.
Well, no, because it's saying it can't sense it.
No, it's sensing the one you're at.
No, mine isn't. Ed's.
Yes, Ed's is sensing the one you're at because it's in wireless mode.
Okay, guys.
The cable's plugged in there, not where Ed is.
So those two are connected,
Yeah.
and somehow this is detecting this.
Wirelessly. Not wirelessly.
Potentially wireless. That we
No,
know.
wirelessly.
It does say that.
It is explicitly stating it's wireless.
So that's why I wanted to know if I could switch mine to wireless. But he says,
Your one can't work in that mode.
The problem with some of the modes as well is because it is ML.
so we need to get to local 2 really, because local 2 connects to our telescope and the other telescope. Yay!
Or do we know how the connection is severed between one and ground?
Yes, there's a cable break.
Or
Can we?
Just
Does
throw-
it say where it is? Does
No,
it
it
give us
doesn't know
coordinates?
that.
just throwing my hat into the ring. This one here can communicate with the chaser, right?
Can't? Did you say?
No, I don't think it can. It's not the one we're actually trying to fix, right?
No.
This one can communicate with the chaser, but it's not as good.
Would we rather fix the one that's better instead of spending ages trying to fix this one?
Yeah.
Why do we need to connect the chaser?
Because we need to upload the code for them to get the control. No, that's why I said go to the other place and get it fixed.
Yeah. Alright, we'll leave it. Yeah. Should we just check? Make sure there's nothing untoward here, and then
Yeah.
Alright, so we need to go to the other one and just do what we were planning to in the first place.
Yep,
Don't we need to get the code still from?
we have the codes. We just need to get the thing uploaded. They literally gave us the thing.
Yeah, we do.
We can fix this when the world is not dying.
Yeah.
Basically, the things that we need to do, the parabolic dish establishes communications with the chaser.
Yeah.
Going to the Squadica and actually reprogramming the meteorites to turn around and cross the other way
Yeah.
is what's going to save the world.
So,
This will just give us communication. Better.
alright, so we'll leave that for now then.
Yeah. Just call the major back then?
How are we going to clear a landing there?
Oh yeah, we do have to do that. That's true enough.
I really wish I could explain this more clearly, but it's not going to give you that info. It doesn't realise that you wouldn't know that.
Could we just be honest real quick? Is this just a time waster for after the apocalypse? Potentially.
You have the tools right now to communicate with the chaser if you figure out what's wrong. However, if you can't figure out what's wrong, it's going to be a time waster.
Okay.
And I would just have to tell you how to do it, and you don't want to do that. I don't know.
The only thing that I could think of doing was finding the cable and finding the break and fixing it. But that
Dumb question. Right. Working, not
Don't
working.
Don't know.
Detected.
Hasn't been detected.
Can I start clearing a landing?
Sure, you start working on that.
In your manual, would it normally say the difference? The
Are you going to use the flamethrower?
It's gonna make it look like the Vietnam War.
An hour later, it's just the mountain is on fire.
yeah, we got oil. We can make napalm. No, would your manual say the relative distance between the locals? Okay. So somehow
How
two
many
is 10.
radio telescope stations do we know exist?
3 of this type.
So that's local 1, 2, and 3.
Do we have any way to communicate to local 2?
Yes,
How do we communicate to local?
he is able to communicate to local 2 at the moment.
Can you try pinging a message to local 2?
Can I?
My new house, all my toilets now.
There is a back channel. It's not supposed to be used for this, but you could use it as like a maintenance relay.
Sure.
So what is it you want to ping?
What do I do?
Yes, pick that exactly. No, confuse the shit out of me. Okay.
What are you trying to achieve?
Not being disparaging here, do you know what you want to achieve with this?
We know what our end goal is. And my thought is, this one is turned on, right? So I was more thinking there's a chance someone is there.
There wasn't anyone here. This one's turned on.
No, we turned this one on.
No, it was on.
It was
Was
on
it on
already.
already?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was already operating. The likelihood is they're just 2 systems that are still on.
My idea was
the
pinging them and asking them to check the wiring, see if they could find a break.
I
Send a message.
doubt anyone's
But-
even there. We can send a message into the void, sure. We'll send a message just is anybody there?
Okay. You get an error message back.
Yeah.
No connection to ground station. Unable to fire error.
So everything runs through ground, basically. And because there's that broken thing there, I can detect that, but I can't actually
This error
send it.
came from local 2. Sorry.
From local 2. Oh, so there's no connection to the ground station from local 2 either. So basically, I think we could quite happily do that and assume that that is in fact the state.
No,
of
wait.
affairs.
But that does give us the information that the break is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I was just going to say that means the break is lower down the line.
Or,
Because the connection to local 2 and the base station is broken as well.
or the ground station is switched off.
That's also possible. Or the ground station might not even exist anymore.
Yeah, it might just be turned off because it's saying breaking cable. But at the end of the day, if you unplug a cable, it will go, the cable connection's broken. You plug it back in or turn it on.
True.
Possibly.
So we need to go to the ground station, see if it's actually.
Yeah, if we wanted to put this
It's
back
actually
on, we need to go to the ground station for another.
New core.
Yeah. Which is why I'm saying if it's even still there, because it was grounded.
Wasn't there a power station new core that was being
No.
guarded?
No, I turned the power off to Nucor off.
And it's
And
got
it
turned
turned
back
it back
on.
on.
And it got turned back
That
on.
wasn't anything to do
Because
with it.
someone was
But
blocking
it did mean he power cycled whatever was there.
Oh, well done.
So it probably needs resetting.
Fair enough.
It's doing Rocky Road.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get on the thing to the major and ask him to come pick us up again.
Okay.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Lawrence, could you make me a... You know what? Acrobatics for this one. This is how quickly you clear out the
It's
area.
not a nature check to see how badly he burned.
I mean, if you want to do a survival check instead to try and avoid the fire spreading, you could, or a nature check.
Just sort your tabs out.
Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, you're fine. You're able to contain the fire to the area you want it to be in. You cut back the weeds a few areas to prevent it from spreading too far, and then you burn it down. There is a little sort of frisson of pyromaniac pleasure that goes through you. There's something very cathartic about this experience. Once it has been burnt to the ground, you call in the major.
Yeah.
Sure.
And after a few moments, you see the major coming into land. Wheels deploying. I assume you get out of the way. Good. Backdraft doesn't just ignite you.
How long have we been here?
Thank you.
An hour.
Oh, you mean these ones? 13.99.
Yeah, we haven't written down. We haven't burnt much time either. Okay, yeah, let's just pop in. Get back.
I'll remind you, you only need 2 ground stations to get a connection. It's just not going to be a very good one.
Wait, there's another ground station.
Too local.
2 local.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
confused me.
you need 2 of the towers working.
Yeah.
You need the main one set up first.
Yeah. It would seem that, yeah, the link to the ground station is the problem.
So
And
let's
that's the whole
go.
power cycling thing.
Let's go
Sounds like
fix
that's
the big
probably
tower,
why.
and there's a chance that this tower might somewhat work.
Yeah.
So you only need 2 towers.
But again, this is the redundant system, so if
Yeah.
we can get the parabolic dish working, it's only if that thing breaks we need to worry about this.
You get aboard the major. Did you have any luck?
Well, we think we might know what's wrong with it. It isn't well, it's online, but it's not transmitting or working or communicating with anything else. We think the problem is the ground station in New Forest. That somehow it's turned off and disconnected or whatever. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but at least we know where the problem probably is.
So you were able to connect to the other towers?
One of them.
One of them, yeah. Just
Why not just set up another ground station?
how would we do that? We don't have the technical knowledge to do that off the top of our heads, at least.
You have records for military versions. It wouldn't be the same thing, but it would be close.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Can do if you want, yeah.
We need some equipment though.
Yeah, of course.
What kind of equipment?
Computers,
One would imagine.
computers, hookups that would allow me to connect to the 2 local stations.
3 out of 4 times with that.
Alright.
Do you know of any servers? Anything like that?
We might have lots of them sat under the pub.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I did rob lots of them.
Yeah, you've hoarded loads of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go and kill stuff. Much more straightforward. Kill stuff, get the station, switch it on. Yes.
I thought this would be a nice easy puzzle. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Sorry.
bit beyond us this time, Ian. Sorry, mate.
My bad.
No, it's alright. It's a good puzzle. I'm just sad I was too stupid to figure it out.
Right. So you get back on the major, and you're going to head back to Circus, I imagine, in order to meet up with.
See, yeah.
You've still got a couple of days until she arrives, but
Yeah.
if you want to do anything in the city, you are welcome to do so. You could continue working on your infernal skills.
No, give that.
You could continue looking for people who are just slightly further away from crowds, near alleyways where you could conveniently slaughter them for murderous reasons. No, it's not. Because they're civilians.
No, I prefer to call them,
You're not at war.
I prefer to call them freedom fighters. That way they're actually.
Anything you would like to do?
Thanks, guys. No worries, mate. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Yes.
Oh, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You. He already chose to fail it.
You don't. You can choose to fail.
I don't have the thing in me anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you
He
did.
vomited it out, didn't he?
I do apologise. You did pass 6 of
Put it
them.
in a jar somewhere.
My apologies.
But you bathed it up.
Sounds
Didn't
like most of my relationship.
You don't have to roll the save anymore.
I know.
I know you're winding up to.
I know. I was just enjoying the
The
dice.
sensation of dice.
I go insane. I go in.
So, you have a couple of days. Is there anything you'd like to do in the town?
Practice
Discuss war tactics with Napoleon Tudor.
Napoleon Tudor part of that. don't really know if there's much I need.
It just means
It
do.
took me a while to get that, and that hurts me now. I hate you. That was terrible.
I couldn't think of a better one because Napoleon blown apart doesn't work because he's not explosive.
It will be if he gets his hands on him.
What armor did you get?
And he's not a skeleton, so I can't do Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah. If you tell me
So, you wait for 2 days. I assume you're going to be staying mostly aboard the Major.
Oh no, are you embracing their culture?
I think discussing
Anyone that's on the brink of death that needs a massive opium overdose?
If not, do they need anyone beheading?
No, it's in like.
Take that guillotine down, I'll do it for you.
Well, the question is, were you rolling with advantage or disadvantage?
Anyway,
No.
you'll get.
Well, I think it's rolling.
I had 2 questions.
Right.
Yes, there are people who need medical assistance.
Cool.
You're going to practice your medical art.
Well, the thing is, are they going to die no matter what I do?
Some of them apparently.
I will give them massive doses of opium, and then I will help the others with the recovery.
Are you seriously going to volunteer to decapitate people?
Are you going to volunteer to be the executioner of the revolution? That's what you will be. Sure.
Practice.
They take you up on your suggestion.
Is that next week?
Hey,
They give you a red, blue, and white sash,
it reminds me of the scene from Good
and they
Omens.
call you Monsieur Guillotine.
you are taught how to use the guillotine.
Oh no, I'll stop.
The guillotine is what they have said to do.
You must use. You
A
must
sword
use the
would,
guillotine.
a sword would give them too much honor.
Guillotine.
You get to pull the lever.
I'm not lowering myself to use the machine.
And you are not fit for the job.
You've been fired.
Not even a single day on the job. Fired immediately.
Oh, I'll be your executioner. No, you fucking what? You won't use the bloody tool you're supposed to use.
I'll do it.
Okay. Will you use the guillotine?
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting some murder in. Okay.
You know, it's like that Fitbit. You gotta get your murder in.
I thought I'd get David Gold, you know?
Okay. Who for?
Oh,
Your dad or your boss? Or your mum?
It's a weird family setup.
How many
Your dad or
people
your
am I
boss
going
or
to
your
be?
mum.
How am I going to be?
Right, stop. Cut. That was awful. Let's reset and try that again.
Thank you,
Okay.
Steven Spielberg.
Lights. Oh dear. Rolling. Action.
How many people am I going to be executing?
According to the dice, 8.
what a day!
But not over the course of the 2 days.
Okay, so then.
Not even a number divisible by 3. That's so annoying.
2 days. 2 days.
Yeah.
4
We've
days.
got 3 people. Isn't it?
That's 3 people.
Mum, dad, and
I think.
can we round up an extra one for him just to make it easy?
Wow.
Yeah, Lawrence, you think of joining the city?
Not
So
let's
to
not
be clear,
pardon 2. Let's find another one.
to be clear, you are now killing people for a country's revolutionary government. Yep. You're offering to be an inquisitor for this revolutionary government.
I asked them if there is anybody that they are trying to find at the moment that is part of the problem
Anyone that doesn't have an internal passport or something.
that they need finding. Because we're pretty good at that.
We do have a problematic member of the previous organization who has escaped justice so far.
Any ideas where they have gone?
We know exactly where they have gone. However, it is inadvisable to go there.
Why is he German?
My accent is wandering around.
From Strasbourg.
Why is it inadvisable to go there?
Yes, there is a, how you say,
infection in the building.
Radiation.
No.
No, like it's not the. Yeah, it's the place we went, isn't it? None of you were here. Nope. There is a building in Circus what has lots of mushrooms in it, and it's basically The Last of Us. Kind of. It's a basement underground, and there's lots of spores, and it will infect things.
Do you need immunity?
I am, yeah. Not all of you. We could go back. We could go get them.
Is it a disease?
Do you want to go hunt down a fugitive? That might pass a day or two.
Yes.
That might be fun. The heavy suits have filtration systems, don't they?
Yeah. You can test them.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a good test. Might as well. Let's go hunt down a fugitive from the Revolution of Justice.
Execute exactly 3 years.
While we're doing this, I'd like to pray to my gods to get me the fuck out of here.
GTFO.
I am.
Who the fuck have you put me with?
Gina said, "Do you know that you sound like the policeman from Hello, Hello?"
Yes.
You mean Officer Crabtree?
And he's got medication.
No, that's from.
No, it's definitely Officer Crabtree.
Harry Cole.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning. I was pissing the bonk. Renee, what are you doing in the bonk? I'm robbing the bank, you silly Englishman. You are ribbing a bonk? But that is against the law.
Ribbing a bomb.
Ribbing a bonk. I was just pissing by the cafe. Good morning.
Ben is corrupt.
Huh?
When you said bonk, all I could think of is a bonk atomic punch.
Right.
Right, so we know where we're going.
Yes, let's go and hunt down a fugitive for the revolution.
Yes. Are you coming? Or are you busy executing the other 8?
Oh my! Oh, it doesn't look good with red.
Do they have to be executed straight away, or can we go and grab this guy and come back?
You could go get him now. It would be fine.
Male or female?
Well,
It doesn't matter. They are a fugitive from the revolution. and
What do they look like so we don't grab the wrong one?
Although, as long as we bring up, so everybody that's hidden down there is part of the against the revolution.
I did not say that.
Okay, what do they look like then?
I will get you a portrait.
Or you could just
Pardon?
the portrait, does it show what they're wearing, or do you know if they changed outfits, or
It shows what they look like.
Okay, yeah.
as in, is it magic?
As in
No,
their
it's
face.
just a picture. It's just what they look like, that's all.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We do not know what they are wearing.
Okay, so you can take the portrait and we're going to kill someone.
Let us see the portrait.
Okay.
Who is the portrait of?
It is of one of the princesses.
Funny that. Is it a familiar looking princess, perchance?
Not the one you're thinking of.
Ah, okay, cool.
The one you went to marry.
Eh?
You have to off your wife. This is
Your
amazing.
betrothed. You have to off your fiance.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was the one which you were dealing with.
I think it was, yeah.
No, it's not that one.
What happened to her? I would like to ask, yes.
Cannot talk of
We have the
such matters.
the next event as well.
You would a palm greased with electrum be able to
Put that in the chat.
loosen your lips?
And then I'll make a
Only in the sense that I would bite off your hand for having the audacity to pollute yourself with such a disgusting perversion of the currency.
Damn it. But it was interesting. I just wanted to know.
So
That's
what currency would you accept as a bride?
Oh, platinum, gold, you know.
Oh, fine. Yeah, here's gold.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, you want the dirty details or do you want just the basics?
Oh, dirty details. Give us a lot.
A bit more.
Okay, fair enough.
Takes 500.
Whoa! Fucking hell.
You asked for the dirty details.
No, it's fine. It's not exactly
She,
like money means.
She was instrumental in the transfer of power. It became obvious that the forces within the government were going to continue to oppose things improving here. So She made a bold choice. She betrayed her home.
Oh, where is she?
No, she has happily retired.
Wonderful.
I
Is
don't
she...
know exactly where.
Okay, fair enough.
Something about some friendly kingdom she has gone to.
Some friendly kingdom she has gone to.
Gotcha.
Your wife's still waiting for you at home, boy. I hope you like shark.
Only al dente.
Right.
I think your dad might have something to say about that.
What's if he's into shussy?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yes, I
Right,
did.
let's go get this princess and bring her back.
There's going to be no baby shark for elephant.
Can you see if this pen comes off? Because I'm not convinced it's.
What would a CL shark person hybrid look like?
Oh, it's coming. It'd be a shelf.
Huh? A shelf? A sea shelf?
Oh my god! I wish you were wrong, but you're right.
So,
It wouldn't like anything because we can no one know.
if they sit on your shoulders,
And you make
if they sit on your shoulders, is that an elf on a shelf?
Ah! No, it's a shelf on an elf. It's a shelf on an elf.
Yeah.
If he sat on their shoulders, it would be an elf on a shelf. It's got a lovely green hue, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Well, you can still see the light.
Okay, so no, don't. That stuff is it does damage. To
I thought that was the weaker one.
This is the last thing.
Oh, that should be fine. But yeah, if it's
Give it a
the raw
try.
alcohol we have had. No, that didn't help. Slightly.
Even with a vigorous wrist action like that. Just the one today, is it?
I can't be asked to do the 3.
3?
Have you never seen the 3?
The 3?
That's 4.
That's a 4, yeah.
You combined your hands to make 3. I mean, I'll show you that later.
I mean, I know there's read between the lines, which
No,
is the one that
that's
you
the
do
way
when you want to be
connect the
polite.
hands.
practically done that.
I mean, we can do that way.
Fuck. Huh?
Yeah, no, Vulcan is that one.
What the fuck is that?
Read between the lines, you'd still get a B.
Oh, okay. No, it's the read between the lines equals that.
This is not
Not
doing
that
anything.
story. Don't use that pen.
Leave it alone.
It's futile.
You
Like,
use your
I just
everything.
no,
Razor.
leave it alone. I think you'll start abrading. This.
You might need to get a piece of toilet roll or something, because this is still stopping.
Just leave it for now. It'll dry.
Ben.
No
Cody.
nearby.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's just...
Right.
Where is
So
it?
you know where we're going.
Sorry, I'm just gonna...
We know who the person we're looking
Oh,
for.
yes, I do, yes.
Let's go capture some people.
Wow.
Bounty hunters for the revolution.
Bounty
No, I just
hunters
like
for the revolution.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I know the building that we're going to,
Yes, you do.
so I will lead the way to the building.
Are you going to go in through the top?
Is there any other way in?
I don't actually know. Basically, the way that we got into this building before was because there's a monorail system in Circus, and it's a monorail station, right at the top of basically a skyscraper. It's not quite that much, but it's that idea. The monorail station is like 2/3 up, and we got in that way because we went along the monorail and then dropped down. So there is assumedly entrance on the ground floor. And in fairness, if we go in from the ground floor and we fight upwards, then they have less chance of running.
Oh no! Oh shit! What? Don't! Oh, I just dropped my college mark on the floor. Should be fine, hopefully. It's metal.
No mistake.
How did it fall out of a closed pocket?
Back up your stuff, my boy.
Bless you. That is the back.
So, is there no basement to this building? So you remember?
From what I recall, what level was the fungus on?
It started towards the. It was like 3 or 4 levels down where you started.
Oh, it's quite far up. Oh, it's basically half the building then, the fungus.
My pocket's back.
So
How did it fall out?
Flamethrower.
there was actually the basement level was flooded, wasn't it? So so they could be down there indeed, because they're so open. Well, that will be your job then. If we need to go down there, that's your job.
Yeah, I'd have to work out late. Suspicious.
You should be all right-ish.
It's okay in the vacuum of space. I'm pretty sure some water won't.
No,
destroy it.
that's the heavy suit. Heavy suit is
The light
okay.
suits.
Can you not swim in a heavy suit? You're a fucking sea. Can you not swim in your heavy suit?
Yeah.
They're good. What do you need to?
What about the filtration? Whether it gets blocked.
Yeah, the filters will get blocked by water.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
remember going in the normal light stage, jumping off and getting blocked.
Right.
I asked the guy that was the terrible French guy.
The one with accent wanders around
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
around Europe.
Is there
Spanish
anything?
eventually.
Is there anything outside of the building, or are they all inside? You know?
How cute, bro.
Oh, is there only one person in there that you know?
We are only sending you after the one person.
So there's nothing, no one else in the building apart from that. That you know.
Should hope not, otherwise they would be dead in horrible, horrible ways.
Oh, okay.
If there are sort of royal loyalists there, do we have your permission to dispose of them in order to bring the target to justice?
The core, if they attack you, you attack them.
Bonk.
Or do we capture them in threes?
No, we only need one.
Why do you have the obsession with the number 3?
Good
No
luck.
reason. Yes.
It's a good luck number.
Yes.
Fair enough, superstition, but I'm not to judge.
Oh, there's 4.
Right. So, yeah, as far as you know, only one person. If there are more, we can kill them.
Or
Bonk.
bring them back in.
But so long as they are hostile to you.
Of
Oh,
course, yeah, naturally.
If they look at us in an angry way or something.
Let's go.
He does not make the decisions. Ignore him.
I'll help your cause.
I cannot ignore somebody with such a ridiculous hat.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is unfortunate, but it is like a blind spot in my head I cannot ignore.
You're not taller than him. You can't see his hat very well.
His hat is like 4 feet tall, man.
It's taller than me. It makes me look
massive.
Yes.
Look at the size of his hat.
Look.
His hat is the same size as him.
The idea is that I wear it so people know I'm there.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I did that with a gnome character of mine. Except he had a flag on his back.
What of?
His god.
Right.
Let's go.
So,
I reckon we go in through the front door at ground level and then fight our way up. I reckon that's what it is. It's also a D&D game. I dropped the dice.
I reckon we should go down first and then go bottom.
you should go down.
Yeah,
I'll
you
stand there, and
can.
if they escape, we should.
You can go down, yo.
Make me a history check.
Sure.
I think you're the only one here who can remember this.
What, actually going to that building? I'm the only one here that went to that building. I'm the only one left.
I know.
17, that would be.
Do you remember having a conversation, or being privy to conversation, with Shortcaster when you guys took a sample of that mold?
Oh, the fungus. Yeah.
It's not a fungus.
What is it?
It was some sort of metallic infection that Shortcaster was really scared about and wanted to destroy.
Yes. We didn't find out any more about that, did
No,
we?
you never looked into it.
Do we have a link back to Shortcaster via scanners?
Have you given her a scanner?
No.
Then no, you do not.
Meld.
Do you tell us about this problem with this stuff?
I will tell you, yeah. I'll tell you all.
Plan B, burn the building.
When
down.
you say go metallic, do you mean like this, or do you mean completely like metal? My accent is failing. I'm not unfinished.
Why are you doing the... You're not the Halcyon. What is wrong with you? What question are you asking me? And ask it in an English accent so I can understand you.
Jolly good. I'll see you in an English accent.
Thank you.
Tally ho, old chap. What?
So, when you say metallic infection, do you mean like
It is infecting the metal.
what?
Yes.
As in they turn into metal? or-
No, it's infecting the metal of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's weird.
Does it bring it to life, or does it?
No, it's like corroding it and destroying it. But it's not like rust. It is a thing.
Right.
It's living. Yeah.
I think we should go down Plan B then, and we should open the front door and just burn the building down and wait for the person to run out.
Not without merit.
And that way the metallic stuff will all just fire kills everything.
Not all the time, no. If it's not hot enough, then it wants to take shit. God damn it, why am I French again?
Would Shawcaster not have some kind of radio array or something like that?
Nobody suggested.
Has she not got any forms of communication?
No, we normally literally go back to her to talk to her.
You've never given her anything that she could use as a com.
Do we have communications with...
Quellanth or your son?
Yeah, Quellanth or Lash or anything?
Did you give them a
I can't remember.
Every single time we've just gone back and spoken to them.
Fucking hell.
We are so bad at this. Quick question. It only affects metal.
That we know of?
This thing.
17.
Yeah.
Really give one metal weapon and metal.
No, it doesn't just affect metal.
Does it affect flesh?
You didn't. I'll try.
I wouldn't like to speculate.
Because otherwise you just leave all the metal behind. I've got like psychic weapons, so I could literally just wander in
And
the
leave
underpants.
me behind?
Hang on a minute. Here's a thought. It would mean splitting the party, but it does mean we don't have to go into the fucking horrible diseased area. If half of us go to the top and fight our way down to where the infection starts, and the other lot lay an ambush at the bottom, force them out, because they can't stay in the infected area for long because they'll fucking die. One would assume. Did we manage to work out if the disease, the sort of metal disease, was lethal?
You just assumed it would be.
Okay. That's A plan.
Do we want to wear the suits in there?
Not really.
Lights, yes, but not the lights are all-purpose hazmat suits
Okay.
because they're a sort of heavy-duty fabric, aren't they? For want of a better term.
Dumb question.
With a rubberized outer coat.
Dumb question. How come you can go in?
What do you mean?
And you said that it didn't affect you.
He's immune to disease.
Oh yeah, I'm immune to disease. Oh yeah, I'm immune
So
to disease.
I'm not immune to disease. I'm resistant against disease.
I could go in.
Why don't you just go in and we'll just wait at the exit?
I could go in and sort of herd them out. Yeah, that's true.
I can
could
double
do
check,
that.
but I'm pretty sure it says resistant.
An elephant doing the herding this time. Yeah. I could do that. Yes. What? What are you grinning at me for? What? What?
Oh no, I
You're
am.
giving me that look
You are
when
right.
people make a bad decision.
I am immune to disease as
Would you
well.
like me to not put on this face?
It would make me more comfortable.
I would be more concerned if you.
Actually, yeah, amazingly.
I'd be more concerned if you wore Ed's face.
I would be as well. No, leave it be.
So you two are immune to disease.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lawrence
we-
was correct.
So why don't you two go in? You wait at the bottom with a pair of swords, and anybody that comes out just
Why don't, well, yeah, the three of you. I'll tell you what. Because the bottom section was flooded, we can assume the sewers have probably broken through into it. If you wait down in the sewers, block off that. No. You wait on the edge of the infection. You wait for them to come to you. Because they might go through the sewers.
We can get from sewers from somewhere else.
I'll use the
Why would you need to? There's going to be sewer access outside the building.
The infection.
Yeah, but there's going to be sewer access outside the building.
Exactly. Go in that way.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You go there, just pop into the sewers and wait for them to come to you. I am explaining this right, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I gave up keeping track of it for a while back, so.
So how much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
Basically, you three wait. We go stab. They come out. You kill them.
Cool. And then we keep the picture next to us, and the one that looks like the one that under picture, we bop them on the end of the stick, and then
Bop them on the edge. We put them in the portable hole, and then we bring them back and chop their heads off.
yeah. We don't need to put them. Yeah, just carry them.
Oh, fine. We'll just carry them then. Whatever.
Hold time into a stick.
Whatever.
Okay, so what's the plan? You guys are going to wait at the ground.
In the hell.
And the two with the
Immune ones what are immune to disease.
I really hope I am immune to disease, considering I'm half metal at this point.
You are?
Yeah, my skin got turned into metal.
Yeah, but you are in your light suit.
Metallic,
Metallic.
yeah, it's
Not-
sparkle.
not metal.
Your glitter.
You have.
Glitter
Yeah.
is still metal. No, glitter's. No.
Okay, so there is the building itself. What are the other ways into it? Because we got in through the monorail last time, right?
Which is on the bottom of the motorway.
Yes, so we could walk along the top of the motorway
Yes.
and
I know
then
it's fucking
jump down.
cool, I like.
Cool, right, we'll
What we
do
did
that.
last time.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to walk up to the top of the motorway because the monorail hangs underneath the motorway, and then we will jump down from the motorway onto the building. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll stand by the exit on the ground floor, ready to
Have you not seen?
Ready to do other
knock them
stuff.
all out.
Cool.
No.
Do we know how the disease reacts to fire?
No.
Do we want to test it?
Sure.
Okay.
Got any fire?
I have a flaming sword.
Sure.
Test it.
Put the flame up against the thingy, like a
Yeah.
Okay.
like searing a steak.
So you guys set up outside the building. You can look around, see if there's any exits around. There's windows and stuff, but all of them have been carefully sealed up.
Perfect.
Like hazmat sealed up, or like pre night of fire hazmat.
Some of them.
Oh dear.
I will turn invisible as well, so I can literally stand right in front of the exit.
Okay.
I'll just stealth.
They just trip over you.
Yeah.
He just starts slashing at them as they come out and just cuts him up.
Did you just target the Achilles heel? It just everyone's Achilles tendon gets
It's the old
cut.
joke, isn't it?
What?
About it's. No, it's a terrible joke.
Don't tell it then.
No.
Right. So they're set up. We're gonna go up.
Okay. You go outside of the main part of the city. You use one of the on ramps to get up onto the motorway. You walk your way along. You hop down into the building itself. You start heading down the staircase. This is where you picked up the anti-aircraft gun, by the way.
Yes, indeed it is.
You start heading down the stairs, and you come to that sort of mist you saw last time in this area. It looks to be about the same place that you got to it last time.
Okay, so it hasn't spread, so that's something.
And you want to test the fire, yes?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that's our event supplement.
into the mist.
Just give me
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll put one in your
Could both of you make a dex save for me?
I can't guidance on saves, can I?
Did you get this in blind now?
No. It's fine.
By marking your ankles.
Plus 10.
So, or in, or,
22.
Was it? What was it?
Dex.
Dex. Oh yeah, it's a save, so it's plus 3 to 25.
and I'll copy your jar.
For a second, I just need to look up a spell, and it's a bit quicker this way.
Or Meteor Storm.
Oh, sweet.
No, it's just fireball.
Oh, thank God.
60,
That's fine.
68 or 86?
I think it is 8d6, but I'll double check.
You've got evasion, so if you save, it doesn't actually matter anyway.
Make a 0 difference to me.
8d6.
Say yours is not going to be a slouch with a 19, which should be pretty good.
What was yours?
23.
It's really good, actually.
And 25 for me.
Yeah, you are both going to be fine. You're going to take half damage, but you're going to just ignore it because you've got your bullshit.
Indeed, I do.
And I need my d6s. Yeah, d6s.
This is when the entire building explodes. Well, that person's
Ogre
dead.
smoking a pipe for a second.
No. This is the debate against modern pipe versus older pipe. There's a bit you can chew on. To hold it in your mouth.
Yeah. What about it? I've never heard this.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Oh no! So much damage that I'm not taking.
10. Could you
It's
slightly down,
That's
please?
good.
20. 32. 35. So you're taking 35 damage halved. 17. Thank you. You're taking nothing because you're a jammy little shit.
Yes, I am. I can't believe people always say that monks are underpowered. They're not underpowered. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, monks are the weakest character.
Used to be.
They are fucking not anymore.
Used to be. Impressive.
We get so many things that just completely negate everything that anyone can throw at us. Right.
There is an explosion.
How much of the building goes up? Not that we can tell, but they can look.
There is an explosion. You are thrown backwards.
Okay.
You guys watch as there is a sudden from the top floor that then starts spreading down the building as each floor blows out one after the other.
Oh.
Windows shattering.
You just released this disease.
Well, we've probably destroyed it, in fairness.
Oh, my girl, we have released this disease.
Yeah.
Confederate.
I'll tell you what we could do that would be really, really horrible. We find the corpse of the princess, you cast Revivify on her, bring her back to life, and then we just take her to the revolution to execute her anyway.
Did you enjoy killing her?
No, would be truly horrible would be if I cast Cloud Kill and move the disease towards the Sahagrin.
How about 60 plus feet?
Okay.
What? I teleport back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Taking a couple steps backwards.
Okay. You guys are sort of like,
How many floors are there?
maybe a bit quicker.
God.
We're gonna ride this landfall.
The ground floor explodes, the doors cascading on. Dexter, since you were directly in front of the doors.
Fair.
Oh no.
Yep, you're fine.
He also has evasion.
The doors fly over the top of you, doing this sort of spin directly over your head as they miss. Annoyingly.
I rolled a 30 by the way.
You were made into a different reality.
Shame the DC was 80.
80, did you say?
Yeah.
80.
Although that's impossible, what the fuck would happen if you actually managed to do
A roll of 80.
a roll of 80?
I would call bullshit.
We're 2 or 50 the other day and we saw an omnipotent god. That was like,
Yes, literally, they rolled so high that they've drawn the attention of a god of stealth.
The god of stealth, deceit,
Isn't
and
that-
murder.
Yes.
If I am,
That's funny how you pass ninja school is not being
It does. Yeah, it's not
being
very
doing
good.
roll call.
So now I'm going to the ninja route.
Yeah.
So,
I think you're only in.
I didn't even hear it, mate. I'm very sorry.
We don't need to hear it. No.
So there's how you pass ninja school is not being seen during roll call.
I quite like that, actually.
right then. As you guys are, you feel the building shift.
Yeah.
Oh dear. How alarmingly.
Not terrifyingly yet.
If they ask, that what it does, it just happened naturally.
Can you please stop talking in French? I hate to hear my own language, bastard.
Are you going to grab him and jump out the window and slow fall out
That is my backup plan, I'm not going to lie.
If you like to look into the area, that
Is it all smouldering and on fire and nasty?
as you look into the area, you could see that there is something spreading up the staircase.
What, the gaps?
It's not the gas.
What is it?
It's something spreading up the walls.
Oh, they had a
Burning.
Burning. What?
they had an inert gas to hold the thing, or a flammable gas that held the.
Oh no!
And we've just
Is
destroyed
that
it.
what has maybe just happened? Does it look like this stuff is the stuff on the walls?
It's now growing quickly, where it wasn't before.
Is it trying to escape the fire because it's alive? Technically.
Or the gas was put in there, and then the building was
What is
to
this?
keep
The
it.
start to Justice League.
How quickly is it moving?
Pretty quick. It's like a couple of inches a second. That's pretty quick for something like this. but it's
Yeah, not quick enough that we couldn't outrun it.
I think we should run away.
Try burning it as it comes towards us. I want to just see if it can burn.
Do we really want to explode the building a second time?
Right, grab the gnome, dwarf, and throw him out the window.
What do you think?
Not with a slow ball, just eke him out of the.
So,
What? What?
It's on fire and spreading, and you say,
Oh, I
"Let's
didn't know it
unicorns
was
fly."
I didn't know it was already on fire. Sorry, I missed that bit. Right, now we've got a little bit here. Can we scan it?
Sure, that is fair.
Yeah.
Okay. It's, it didn't identify it last time you scanned it, did it?
I don't believe so, no.
No, it still can't identify it.
Okay.
However, you do have
take a sample, can you?
different scanners.
We do.
But I'm not up there with you. I'm down.
Ah!
We need to
Psychic
get
comms. Have we got psychic comms up still?
Yeah, at the moment, I think.
Roll for see how long it'll last.
Right, I'll get my capillary deck markers.
What am I on now?
D what?
10.
10. That's a 12.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to assume the suits don't have an inbuilt scanner.
No.
No.
You got our scanner. Anyway, can you scan it at the bottom?
Can I see any through the door?
Yes.
Is it coming towards them?
Yes.
Oh shit, no.
Right.
Scan it.
Right, I'm just going
What time to leave?
my 4 big lumps of 6.
Active nanomachine colony.
Run.
Oh no. Oh
I say,
no.
Don't touch it. Run away now.
Okay. What is it?
No.
Oh shit. What do we need to destroy nanomachines?
Is there anyone coming out?
No.
They're probably in very small
Dead.
bits by now.
They're dead. I'm just going to say it now. They are very dead for numerous reasons.
Well,
Well, none of
revolutionary justice has been dispensed.
Don't worry, the revolution will be over soon.
No, I'd rather not that be
No,
the case.
no.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather not that be the case. How does one destroy nanomachines?
electricity,
No.
I guess.
What?
Is there electricity? Fry their circuits?
Not a bad idea.
Who's got electricity? No.
I'm going to ping the Iron Mask and be like, "Hey, dude, how'd you destroy nanomachines?
We're
I
being
might have
attacked by
accidentally released a bunch of nanomachines in Circus.
How big of an infection?
Like half a skyscraper. There was this like inert flammable gas that was holding it back, and now we kind of exploded it by accident.
And I can't enter in the arena if you play that.
Are you running at this point as well?
We're moving, yeah, we are moving.
Are you heading head
Yeah.
head back to the major?
You're heading back to the major.
Yeah.
You need to reduce the amount of energy.
How does one do that? Cold. Okay. Cold. Would
Or use water.
cold or what? Well, we are in a port city, so at least there's that. Right. Okay. Let's try this then. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Good luck.
Love you. Bye bye.
TTFN.
TTFN.
With a brief pause. I don't feel that way about you. No offense. Aren't you a religious person?
Yes.
Just fucking celebrate.
Yeah, it's no, I'm not going to say that.
I might be a religious person, but I know what love is.
Fucking hell. Anyway, right, water.
I am
water.
working on a method that is dumb.
Is there, I wonder, any way that the Sahagwin could flood the city?
If they had priestesses, yes.
Oh. They've all been killing them all. Shit, fuck. No one's got create water, do they?
Right. I have a plan.
Tsunami?
Or any water-based spells?
I have a
Yeah,
plan.
Freedom of the waves.
What's that?
Fucking bully it.
Something tells me that might be give you a swim speed.
No, I don't think it's happening.
Who's good at lying?
Why would we need to lie?
Let's
No, I'm
go
gonna
back
tell
to
them
the.
exactly
Let's go
what's going
to
on.
no, and say that she blew herself up.
Yeah, and now the nanomachines spread.
Yeah, and it's all her fault.
So we need to. Yeah, and it's definitely all her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's good at lying?
Who's got the highest charisma board? That'll be you. You're lying.
You mean
You're
the,
lying for us.
The lawful good paladin is going to try to lie.
Yes, you will lie. Lie hard. Right, we're gonna get back up onto the motorway, and no, somehow
Keeping away from this, I take it? You're keeping away from this thing as it's starting to spread out of the building?
Yeah.
Probably wise.
What about if you fire an Eldritch Blast at it? What does force damage do? Or will that just blow it up bit by bit?
I don't know. Have
Try it.
a look through and see if there's any.
Ah, shit. I mean, assume fog doesn't count as water.
Yes, it would.
Would actually, yeah.
Fog is made of water.
Well, I mean, listen, like, because it specifies poisonous yellow fog.
120 foot.
So would that?
Where I can do it.
It's
10 foot center.
Yeah, it's not water.
Sorry, what was that?
I can throw a 10 foot cylinder of water.
That would do a fair bit.
Don't do it, yeah. What about heat metal?
Giving
wouldn't
it
that
heat
just
makes
destroy
it
it?
better.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, you want to starve it. Sorry.
They're not classed as creatures.
I was
though,
thinking of melting it. Sorry, my bad.
Everything he does involves adding heat.
I
No,
guess
you want chill stuff.
they're machines, not creatures.
Yeah. Chill touch. It's not a cold damage spell.
D&D,
It is a
everything is a
necrotic
creature.
ranged
If it's an
spell,
object, it
which is so badly
And it's not an
named.
object.
They should have called it Death Ray.
Because it
not
does say
chill touch.
creatures are affected even if they hold a breath or don't need to breathe.
yeah, but they're.
No.
I'll just tell you that because
Create a cylinder at the front door, it will
If you-
come out.
I don't know if you've got anything that's actually.
Yeah, the only liquid I have is cloud.
it exploded.
Maybe.
I mean, it would cut off one avenue.
Yeah, not very long. It's instantaneous. It doesn't last very long.
No. You could start it at the top of the building and drop it down, but you're at the ground.
Yeah.
You could run up the building.
I can't.
What's,
I could attempt to take with what?
but you can. What's the
Into
range
the
on that?
correction.
You could.
How tall's the building?
It's like 6 stories, I think you said it was.
No, so I can aim
Something like that, yeah.
I can aim 120 foot up.
Yeah, you could do that.
The fire in the window and shit, or
Punching them with something that's frozen wouldn't do anything.
It would chill them.
Would armor of Agatha? Because it's
That's
technically
when something
magical.
hits you. isn't
It won't be super effective, but you can use prestidigitation because you can chill things.
Legit, you could do that.
It won't be super effective, but you can just be like boom, 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 and at least you can sort of hold it back.
Well, we could put some sort of panel of water.
Yeah, like a moat.
Yeah.
That would do it on the ground floor. Then the only thing we'd have to contend with is its motorway exit. Yeah, we could do that.
Are you going to destroy the motorway?
I don't really see any other recourse.
How are you going to do it?
Bombs! Yay!
I knew I was useful.
Dimension door, quick!
I can
Get him up here!
I can fly.
Oh yeah, you can fly. Oh, perfect. Lay charges.
I will activate my wings and fly up to the motorway.
We are, needless to say, on the motorway and running away.
Command wouldn't work either, would it?
Oh,
You could try.
The command.
I don't think I have.
Command only works on humanoids.
Yeah, it does.
That's not a humanoid.
Is there a
Well,
effectively there's a motorway stop either side of the building? It goes through the building.
It goes through the building.
So I'll set a C4 charge on either side of the building.
Alright.
to do.
How big are these charges?
Yeah, I was going to say you
How
need some
big a
pretty fucking
charge do I
huge
think
things.
I would need?
Bigger than you've got.
Bigger than a £5 C4 explosive charge?
Yes. This is a fucking wide motorway. It's like, I think I said 6 lanes across. Plus it's got the monorail underneath. This is big construction.
Literally got nothing that's going to be really annoying.
You do know that there is something you have with you that could do the job.
What's that? So you just shoot them at either
Black hole bullets, basically, aren't they?
They would cut through the bridge. You'd have to do it in chunks, but if you fire, you put one down, you shoot it.
I assume touching them is a stupid
How many do we
idea,
have?
and it can only affect one single one of them.
10 rounds is all we've
So
got.
it's pointless.
How many do we think?
Can you do that? You said 120 feet up, you can create a 10-foot cylinder of water, right? What is that? Is that a first level spell? Second level what?
It's a third level.
Third level spell. How much is in that 10-foot cylinder? Is it 10 foot by 5
What's
feet?
the radius?
It's a 15 foot.
A 15-foot cylinder.
That's a fairly decent amount of
That-
water.
15-foot radius, 10 foot tall.
15-foot radius. That's even more.
10 foot.
That's quite big. That's Jesus. That's a lot of water.
It's not a cube.
No, indeed, but it's
It's still pretty fucking big.
that's a big amount of water. Well, fucking do that. Yeah, defo. Do that.
So the radius is how much? 15 feet.
15 feet. Yeah,
And the height is 10 feet.
yeah,
Yeah, calculate the volume of the cylinder.
yeah. Cubic volume. Because that will probably be able to hold most of it back.
Depending on where you put it.
7,068.
Liters?
What would it be?
What are you using?
Height in. Alright, yeah. Height in. Feet is much better.
Yeah.
Radius in
Feet.
feet. Volume in what
Litres.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
So height was 10, did you say?
Uh-huh.
And radius is 15.
Yep.
Go on.
200,159 litres.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
You reckon if you did a couple of shots of that would probably block it off quite effectively from getting outside the building? At least for a while.
Yeah, because
Do it.
And you'd wash it into the basement.
the only other damage I can really do is force. You don't think force is going to do anything against it.
And then they're dead. Cause... When I look in the building, right, you've been in the building.
Do it.
You haven't been in the bottom floor, have you?
No.
See that aircraft? Blew it. In this case, blew it.
I will throw into the bottom, in through the door of the building, one of my improvised bombs to try and blow a hole into the basement.
Okay.
And then push it down into the water and kill it all off. Because
That's not a bad idea.
Are you sure?
the problem the explosion give it more power. It will give
Oh,
it more
yeah,
power.
it'll give it
that
more
is
power.
probably-
Do the things have cooling systems?
Yes. Why?
Are you thinking of puncturing the coolant systems?
I am thinking of puncturing the cooling systems.
Right.
Where is it? It must be in the building.
Yeah, where in the suit? Do we know where the cooling systems are?
Probably on the back. Because the
That
front,
would,
the front of these opens up, so probably on the back.
I would imagine that would quite drastically affect its radiation resistant qualities.
Or you could just burn alive inside your suit as it slowly overheats. You'd be like a lobster in a cold.
More like a catfish.
Cast those spells right at the top of the building, I would. And then it'll...
All three?
All three at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's coming down anyway.
Yeah, that's 600,000.
You look up into the sky.
Play mat is.
Think about what is the best thing to do.
Do you see that one? I think 20
You
quid.
cast your spell and you make it rain.
I think it was. I put a maximum bid of.
But it's not so much rain, it's
the
the sea retaking the land by airdrop, as you just have these massive...
But just like...
Imagine tiny parachutes on the
You can
top
just
of
see
water.
parts of the building are broken off by this cascade of water just slamming into it. This is far heavier than rain. This is just a block of
Yes, it's like a block of concrete, basically.
There is wreckage coming off as this pours down the building, soaking the outside of it. You can see this material curled back away from where it's wet.
How much do you need to go to the toilet?
Currently, I'm attacking for 3.
Because you're an elephant.
It's a little bit of an indelicate question, but...
Because there is the option of...
You do not produce enough volume to be comparable to that.
No, we are inside the building though. And we need an exit.
You went outside.
And
I
where did
have
we
a
go?
question, Ian.
You got
Yes.
exploded.
Ah,
Where did we leave the fire truck?
Over the motorway somewhere.
Yeah, we
Yes.
abandoned it somewhere.
Damn it.
Because it was damaged. wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think I go look back at
Do the buildings here have running water still?
Doubt it.
I was going to say just block all the sinks up, turn the water to the top floor, walk away.
well, how close are we to a waterfall?
You are literally on the coast, but you are a fair bit into the city.
Yeah, it's like this. You carry water in your trunk and
I wouldn't carry enough.
make the
Carry
coast.
it near enough.
If only we had a pump in the basement, the basement's flooded, with a pipe up to the top.
I was thinking of pumping the sewer.
Pumping it round and round and round and round, flush it all down to the ground floor.
You wish to pump the sewer? What with?
Yeah, well, that would be what we're...
This handy dandy sewer pump I brought with me.
what happened to say the princess.
3. What's happening to 3?
And she hardened the physical response using
Down
that.
like your extra one. We haven't got. Yeah.
So, how much of the nanomachines has the triple cast cleared out?
It seems to be blocking them from getting out of the building. So wherever this water has touched, which is a very big area, it's not able to cross.
So it has just sort of blobbed up in the middle?
It's still in the building.
I'm attacking
Okay.
for 3. You're on.
But so is it like it's spread over a large area,
3, yeah.
but now has it like shrunk back into a dense mass?
It hasn't had a chance to spread out of the building very far yet. It's only been a few inches, and then you just soaked the building.
Uh-huh.
So at the moment, it's trapped inside.
Do we need to flood the building, really? That's what we need to do.
That'll be the end of my
We're on the top, we're on the motorway. If I went into the building now, what would we... I'm going to go... I think we should go back into the building now that it's mostly wet.
Right.
Hang on.
We're going to bring buckets of water with us.
I have 2 water pistols on me that we use for clearing the
Yes.
fireproofing in the basement. I kept the empty water pistols.
Okay.
So if we fill them with water, we can literally make it retreat.
Finally, I can use my new proficiency with firearms.
Yay!
We can fill them up.
Are you happy now? Are you happy?
I don't throw anything away.
I will point out these are water pistols. They're not like
Super
cannons.
focus.
No, I know, but if you squirt it, it retreats from
It does only move a couple inches each time.
Also, you're not spraying enough to really soak the concrete. He has soaked the concrete. You're just making it slightly damp at the surface.
And none of us have any magical way of freezing water.
No.
Only if I prepared spells, but that's... Like,
The only damage that's magical that I can deal is either necrotic or radiant. And, I can't, and neither of them will help.
I could do force, I could do necrotic.
I don't think anyone here can deal cold damage.
Well, I could deal cold damage if it hurts me.
What?
Because Armor Fagathus does cold, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So it would have to hurt me first.
What about if I slap you?
No, because
then you would take cold damage, but then you'd also take the normal damage as well from the cold
Okay,
damage,
okay.
which is just stupid.
Could you ask your mum for help?
Intone the mum.
We don't want any more. We already owe 6.5 years.
Yeah, what's an extra 10 between friends?
Oh god.
No, because
He's not the god of rain, so I can't do that.
Granny Goon!
Oh, yeah,
You want the cold breath? Fuck's sake.
yeah, just far away.
How far away is Granny Goo? Tell you what, I will ask the Iron Mask how far away they are from Circus.
2 days out.
When you get here, we need you to do something. Or more specifically, Granny Goo.
How fast can she get here? Not
Oh.
on the cloud.
Can Gunhilda get here and then sort of keep the cloud coming, or does she have to be on the cloud to make it move?
She has to be on the cloud to make it move.
How long does it take her to get here if she flew?
If she flew.
Ask her, give me a minute.
Thank you.
It's that really dumb, like, we know,
And if that doesn't work, his god is the god of the sea.
Good, true.
So you can literally ask for
Intone your god.
water.
You could intone your god.
We'll see if the dragon.
You could.
Would he want to?
She
Would you want to?
doesn't matter. Last time, didn't I saw it?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Would you
Maybe not
like to
then.
contact her?
Oh, do you remember me? Might owe you a few things.
Alright, bitch.
Yeah.
Time to get fucked up.
Want to fight a god?
Want to fight your god?
So,
I was going to say, I think we could take Tim.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure Tim wants to be taken occasionally.
We.
Anyway, so
I'm
you get a
Sorry? Is it on massive flight, is he?
yes, you get a response back about 2 minutes later. She says she can be there in about 2 hours.
We might need her to do that. Will the cloud just sort of float in situ if she's not there?
Yes.
Cool. Are you chill with just waiting for a few hours? I mean, you can come along if you want.
How bad is this fuck up of yours?
Well, here's the thing. We've managed to contain it. So the whole nanomachines in building, our sea elven friend here dumped 600,000 litres of water into the building. And that's certainly stopped it from doing stuff. But in order to properly sort of eliminate it, we need to freeze it. And obviously, Brunhilde has her cold breath, which would be of a great help in this
Won't the
instance.
cloud still move because it's mechanically motored?
No.
She has to control it.
the token item, it will just say
They are mechanical, but she has to control it.
So yeah, so if she could come and freeze everything in the building, it would be magic. It would be amazing, and it would sort all the problems out.
It would.
It's on her way.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Although be dead.
It
by
doesn't
then.
matter. It's just the influx of energy that's got them moving. Take away that energy, and they'll be standstill until someone else pumps energy back in.
So until
Fire.
yeah. So until,
Why did you burn it in the first place? It was him.
Boonga boonga, me set fire.
But when you saw it was on fire, you decided to try
I
fire
didn't
again.
realise it was on fire.
Get me more petrol.
I wish to make things worse.
This is when I actually reveal I'm chaotic evil. I'm actually one of the guys that I've been fighting to destroy this entire time. Yeah.
I knew it. You were the Flame King the whole time.
The Flame King.
He's just been.
Yeah, I'm actually a sorcerer. I'm not. I've
Enabling
been role playing a monk this whole time.
Unleashes his true power as you just see him put a pilot light at the end of his trunk. And it's just
It's a fucking flamethrower. I am a flamethrower.
So
I'm gonna use that now. He is the flame. Right, I'm writing that shit down.
for the next couple of hours, you just keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't.
you do start getting support from the Salguin
Wonderful.
as they just come up and say, "What the hell is going on here?"
We explain that the princess set a fire in the building.
Revolutionary justice has been dispensed,
Yes.
brothers, but there were some slight setbacks.
Yeah.
Make a persuade. Oh, no, you're at the top.
I am.
Make a persuade.
I'll make the persuasion.
You're at the top.
Oh shit.
I explain that she's blown the building up with her in it.
Make a persuasion check.
Jumbo, get the Flammenwaffe.
Okay.
24.
That's really good. Make a deception check as well, since you are lying. However, the DC has been set much lower because of your great success. Is that a fucking nat 20?
That's an 18.
Okay.
19.
Yes, you are absolutely fine. You are able to convince them of the revolutionary justice and the treachery of the princess who destroyed this building and unleashed this horror.
Killing herself in the process.
Of course. They form bucket chains and start putting a moat around the area. It's not great, but it's like splashed tarmac, so it will at least prevent it if it starts coming out of it from being able to do anything. They also get out a couple of pumps which start spraying water over the building to keep what you've done going, basically. Are you still destroying the line?
No, as it's but the motorway. You mean? No, I think we'll keep an eye on it and keep it saturated. Can we get the Sahalwyn to extend said bucket chain up to
more Sahalwyn?
I was thinking they would go up the ramp.
But the most Sahalwyns, they are delicious.
And the hoses they have don't go that far.
Okay.
Buckets. But luckily I keep this fire hose in my back pockets the whole time.
Oh, sorry, bouquet.
Okay.
How big a container can I carry up on a cycle to fly?
Not that big.
I have
to be
strength
honest.
19.
Yes, it's your fly the fly spell is what I'm concerned about.
Okay. So otherwise I'll just start flying bits up. So I've got nothing else to do for a minute.
Oh, that stayed down the whole game.
I think the fly spell doesn't have a fixed weight limit.
I don't believe so. No, because you can just make anything fly.
I will say if you can hold it.
So I'll be here.
So I have strength of 19. So what?
Yes, but you also have to be able to hold it. So it's got
Like you have to be able to physically hold it in your
Yeah.
hand.
So
Bearing in mind you're only 2 foot 4.
yeah.
Yes.
Before you start, let's do more payback.
You could fill.
What do you need?
What could you fill?
Well, I can carry 2 buckets at a time up.
Well, you could get like a barrel.
Yeah.
I
You
will.
can do a barrel at a time.
Okay. I'll fly.
Is the thing the nanomachine colony? Is it one creature? Okay. Going down back into the building. Where?
Which is flooded.
Yes, which is flooded, and I know that, which is good. Is there like a bit
I will.
that is
Hit for 3.
anything creeping back up?
I will attack for
Yes, where it isn't completely flooded,
Sodden, right? Okay.
it is creeping its way up.
Okay.
However, you notice the fire doesn't seem to be active on it, so it's slower.
Gathering resources.
Sorry?
Is it gathering resources?
You have no idea.
Is there like a patch of it that's just like isolated?
Probably.
I will find a patch
Okay.
and I will cast Toll the Dead on it because it's necrotic damage. I want to see what that does to it.
3 damage.
Can I borrow 2d8s, please? Well, is it damaged already? Is it considered damaged already? Because if it is, it'll be d12s instead of d8s.
D8 for now.
D8s for now. That much.
How much?
6, 7, and 8.
21.
21.
Okay. You cast this, and previously it almost had a scintillation to it.
Mm-hmm.
It goes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Have you still got your scanner with you? You're up with us now.
I've got a scanner.
I'm wherever, flying up and down in buckets of water. So
Come, bring us your new scanner, your new shiny scanner.
with the funky improved scanner.
Yeah. Beep the one I've just
Beep the boop.
beep the thing I've just necrotic damaged.
Okay. This is an inactive nanomachine colony.
Boom. Necrotic damage works too, baby.
Immune to it.
Huh?
They're not immune to it.
Perfect. Right. I'm gonna just go around blasting chunks with Toll the Dead in order to just do what I can. It is in fact a cantrip, yeah. And it does some pretty ridiculous damage actually at high levels.
Force damage. Do anything?
Try it. Find a little isolated pocket, give it a test.
Okay. I like to try and find an isolated pocket.
And what do you
I
cast?
could use chill clutch.
You could, yes. And it is a ranged cantrip as well.
What are you using?
I'm going to try and use spiritual weapon because that is force damage.
And you can manipulate that. How long does the spiritual weapon stay for?
Why are they ticked off?
10 minutes, eh?
Oh, switching. Can I take a glass jar, open the jar, scoop some nanites up, put the
I
lid
think
on?
they would probably eat the glass.
They're inactive.
Oh, you want the inactive ones?
If you want the inactive ones, drill into my skull.
Okay, so you're going to try and scrape this up.
I'm just gonna.
The grey sludge.
Okay, so you put this glass jar there,
Yeah.
and you scrape it along the floor,
Yeah.
and then it hits the material and stops.
He just
No. Of course he fucking doesn't.
because I had a
But
plan.
also,
It's like you've hit a rock.
Because what I wanted to do
they
is
solidify.
reanimate them.
Oh.
It lasts,
They've solidified.
spiritual weapon lasts for a minute.
1 minute.
Because I wanted to, drop a.
Up to you then, mate.
Like,
Yeah.
Put a bit of petrol in it, light it, drop it over the squidgy people, and then just beep.
I would like to try spiritual weapon on the a small. If I can find a small patch of it.
Okay. It scrapes away an area of it, but it starts growing over it again afterwards. So it does seem to clear it, but it's not.
So I'd have to stand there constantly hacking.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that with spiritual weapon because it lasts for a while.
Yeah.
You could probably wipe out small areas of this with it, but it would take a little bit of effort each time.
I mean, it works. It's up to you guys because I'm currently doing nothing else. So
Yeah,
You might as well, yeah,
is, you might as well, if it starts to grow past
Well, you
an
can
area
hit it
where
with your sword, because your sword does force damage as well.
Oh yeah, so it does.
And it does damage in quite a reasonable radius. You can do like 10-foot squares of damage.
Is your sword magical?
Yes, it is. It's the dwarven longsword, not the dwarven longsword. The
Dragon Wrath.
The dragon.
And it's got force damage on it.
Okay.
so basically,
And everything with it. Oh no, so with a 15-foot square actually. Because he can be. If this is him, he hits there. Everything
Only on
within
20.
5 foot.
That does force damage. Only on 20.
Huh?
Only on 20 it does force damage.
Only on a 20?
Yeah.
Are you certain?
Yeah. I'm pretty certain.
Double check that.
Yeah. That is an awful magic item if that is the, case. I'm pretty sure you're
Yeah,
wrong.
because it's a slumbering weapon.
Oh, it's a low level one.
I know it's only a low level one, but it does it.
Yes.
Surely.
So what, for the next 2 hours, then all of us use either water, force, or whatever we've
Oh
got.
wow,
just
that
to
is
keep it.
shitty. Yeah,
Doing your-
you have to roll a 20.
I wrote it down for once.
So we'll,
Necrotic
Fair play.
so we'll keep everything contained until.
Well,
If you're 120
I just
foot,
use spiritual weapon instead.
No, that's the range.
yeah, you can do it at one 5-foot patch 120 feet away. You can't do 120 feet! That would be... That's like beyond 9th level strength kind of power.
and I could do it as many times as I need.
I mean, considering
Yeah.
how little damage it is, I'd say maybe like.
Really?
I mean, so
Consider
long as it's-
every single square in 120 feet is...
only if it's
That's a lot of damage.
only if it's targeting one creature,
Uh,
which that does only target.
that's true. I suppose.
Can I try
Yeah.
connecting to them through the ship? I know it's a dumb question. Because it tried
Do they
to,
have a port big enough?
they tried to do that previously with the ones that are already in my head when the ship was inbuilt.
They're in you.
Shit, they're in me. I can't just. Yeah, wirelessly.
I love you, leave you. See you later, buddy. See you later. See you later.
Okay, I'll just keep stabbing them. I'm God, you tiny bastards!
Yeah, I'm just going to be keeping solidifying these with
I'm gonna
necrotic damage.
keep doing this. I said to deliberately wind up Bubbus.
Is that a good idea? He could just push you into them.
No. Damn
So-
it if I'll stop.
So what, do we just spend 2 hours keeping it where it is until the turtles?
Yeah.
Eventually, you hear the flutter, the swoop of great wings.
We didn't warn them that.
Yeah, I was going to say, please communicate to Napoleon Ripped Apart, or whatever his name is, that the dragon is on our side and is going to help, help sort out the nanomachine problem. Whoever's on comms duty, is that you? Is it?
Well, you're like outside with them.
All right,
Yeah, you'll fly about,
I'll
yeah.
tell the Sahagwans that are with us.
Yeah.
And then go and fight him.
Go to
Yeah,
go
and
to
go fight him
go
and
to
say,
Napoleon
"We have-
Ripped Apart.
We have a friend.
Napoleon Ripped Apart by badgers. Yeah.
Attack the dragon and get killed.
No problem. Yeah. I'll go and do
I
that.
take it you've never seen that Bill Bailey show.
No.
I've missed that one.
It was it's a good one.
Fucking hilarious.
It's he does metal bands if they all had regional accents.
Yeah,
And the West Country one is called Ripped Apart by Badgers.
it's good.
It's very funny. Oh, I love that man. He's so good.
Almost as funny as it's the story he told about like when he went on that trip with his parents and they fell off the sledge.
This one.
Oh, you've got to watch it. It's fucking hilarious because he thought he accidentally killed his wife.
Fucking hell. Oh
What
god.
always sticks in my mind is the performance of Gary Newman's Cars on French horns in French.
In French.
Avec ma voiture.
Oh my god. Have you seen his rendition of the Doctor Who theme tune as Belgian jazz?
Yeah.
It's called Je suis Docteur Qui.
I didn't use it earlier.
Un chef de Dalek, il s'appelle Davros.
My favourite definitely has to be when Bill Bailey did the regional ambulance.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck. Oh. God. Anyway, yeah.
When you see these great wings unfurl,
I don't think they make that.
Let's hope it's the white dragon, not a black one.
Silver, not white. We don't want a white dragon.
oh yeah, white dragon turns up.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I put them in.
Yeah, and then it'll kill you. White dragons are evil, my dude.
It is a nice time of year. I put them
Dwarf
to
are
give
kinda
it.
shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Still evil though.
So, Gunhilda,
Yeah.
or as you like to call her,
Granny Goo.
GG.
GG.
Ah,
Nice to see you.
this is quite the commotion you've gotten yourselves into. What's going on?
Tiny, teeny robots in there, eat all metal and everything. Needs to be frozen to stop them working. Inside
Right,
the building.
everybody clear back.
All right, stand back, everybody.
She goes up to the main entrance and just goes through the doorway.
Do we see it like puff out all of the windows all the way up the building?
No.
They're already
Okay.
puffed out anyway.
No, it's like frozen bits.
Yeah, like frozen bits.
No, her breath weapon is not that strong.
Okay, how many uses of her breath weapon does she have, or is it sort of?
It's a regen.
So it's academic.
Yes, it just takes her a longer time because it's. I roll it and it's a 5 or more. So she gets it back immediately.
Cool. Okay, so we'll
she
just do that.
blasting away, every now and then having to pause for a minute to regain her strength. She can't really talk to you guys at the time because it's like.
It's fair. It takes a lot of energy. That's fine.
This is a very nasty advice.
This is also true. If questionable because of the way you phrase things.
Yeah.
So she is working on that.
Did you say I'm not even sorry? You disgusting little boy.
We're the same age.
Yeah, I know. I never said I wasn't a hypocrite.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. When were you born?
Not yet.
98. November 98. I am actually a year older than you, but we're basically the same. I was October 97.
Right. Amazing. So
Yeah, so there's
We're currently the same age at the moment.
Are we? How old are you?
25.
26. Slightly older.
He's 25 in 1 week.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're basically the same generation. Yeah, you were a year below me at school, you would have been. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not Lawrence.
Grand Peak
James, how old are you?
Joke.
To remember.
Young.
My eldest child is 20.
Fucking Christ.
I'll be 20 next year.
Your eldest child is older than he is. That's crazy.
My eldest child is older than he is.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
To be fair, the oldest
I
child.
present to you my eldest child.
And here's one I made earlier.
Oh dear me. Here's the one I made.
He's older than he.
Oh dear God. The middle son is the one that doesn't live with you, right? Yeah.
He probably doesn't talk to us.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't talk to us.
Oh, does he not? Oh.
No.
Oh, I shan't pry. Yeah. Right.
It's the jokes. It's the terrible jokes.
Ah.
So Granny Goo freezes building.
But no, not instantly. She's
No,
having to spend
she's
time
spending
doing
time
it.
Over a few hours, I guess. Yeah.
This is going to take ages.
We'll keep doing our civic duties and holding off the tide of nanomachines until she manages to do stuff.
Pumps have been deployed to spray water over the building to help keep things controlled. Your soaking of it has really helped. That has kept a lot of it under control. However, you guys at the top, it is starting to dry out towards the top.
Okay.
And the hoses can't reach that far up. What are you going to do?
I would like to do we still have comms up?
Yes.
I would like to comms with you to get Granny to now start working from the top down.
Oh, because it will stick it in the middle.
Yes, exactly.
So I explain. I fly up to her and explain. Can you start now from the top and work your way down to the?
Aye.
Oh. Okay.
I will turn comms on to include her. So I explain that I'll use that so that way she doesn't have to talk using her throat.
Reroll.
See how long it'll last. D10. It is
8.
Ooh,
hours. You
even
got
better.
for the day, basically.
Yes.
So, right ho, I'll get on it. Just give me a moment. Oh, I'm getting too old for this.
In fairness, it's not like she doesn't have a moment or two. It only moves like.
So she continues working. You guys are all working.
Move like
away.
what?
Like, yeah, pretty much. Like,
Making that noise exactly. It's like, turn that beverage on.
oh, I think we broke Ian.
I'm actually starting to zone out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did not get the best night's sleep.
No,
So,
me neither.
what was I going to say?
So she's
Pretty
now
good is
free-
now-
He's working down. You guys are trying to keep working up.
We don't have to because she's done the bottom floor now.
We're at the top. So
Oh, yeah, you guys
we're just holding it off at the top anyway.
So as she is hosing down the building floor by floor, you can see that there are still little fragments that are left behind. She can't like completely get everything.
I will go round blasting them into oblivion then.
Okay, I assume you'll join us.
I will come in and follow her floor by floor down to see if I can find any remnants of a body.
That's a Hogwarts body.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be a little crispy, methinks, but
Here's where things get interesting for all three of you, as you do indeed find many corpses in the
Okay.
building.
Oh,
oh god, they're all children, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Lawrence,
Thank
what have you
God.
been doing again?
You've been killing more kids, have you?
Alright.
This is where he keeps his victims.
How many do we find?
Do you really want to keep count?
Well,
Oh
you know,
dear, that many? So this was where the sort of refugees from the revolution were hiding, were they?
You don't know.
What?
Yes.
Do they all look like Sahagwan bodies, or do they
It's
look...
hard to tell. They're kind of just outlines.
Do they look like battered cod?
Oh, have they been eaten by the nanomachines, have they? Oh, right, I see. Okay.
If you had to describe them, they look kind of like the people of Pompeii.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they are in, like, sort of solidified forms, then?
But they've been eaten by this nano.
Well, there should be... We should be able to tell if they're Sahagwan or human, at least. Really?
Oh look, there's a
that's
They're
stale.
bipedal.
They're bipedal with two arms.
And we can't tell the shape of their face.
Oh look,
I thought Sahagwan had, like, shark heads. Like,
Well-
pointy shark heads.
Okay, they do in my world. That's a fair point. You jammy shit.
Ah!
These aren't Sahagwan.
Ah, so these are...
Can I scan one?
Inactive nanomachine colony.
Does it look like these guys... Well, I'm assuming they are Laridian, but what I'm wondering is if they're fresh casualties or long dead casualties.
You don't know.
Keep looking and see if I can find.
make a medicine check. See.
There isn't really much you can medicine.
There isn't, is there?
Are we, like, right in the heart of the building?
Yeah, you probably are at this point. Yeah.
Does it look like this place might have been a laboratory, a research facility, anything like
This
that?
looks like an office block.
Have we seen someone that looks freshly incinerated, like Sahagwan?
No.
Because
She could be in the basement still.
she could be, yeah, that's not impossible.
Till's gone wrong.
Well,
Can
she could be
you-
hiding under the water.
Yeah. Can you? So I messaged. Can you go down and look in the water? Because it's going to be safe down there for you.
Because they have nanogel medicine.
Well, I have to go in there with them.
Which is
Well, no, because
They won't be in the water. They can't work in the water, mate. You're fine.
What's the radiation?
You've got a scanner with you.
You could get away without the suit briefly, but you wouldn't want to for too long.
How long briefly?
it's no
20 minutes?
20 minutes would be pushing it a bit, but like 10 minutes you can get away with.
10 minutes.
I'm going to have to in my light suit.
Okay.
And then when I get anywhere near water, I'll have to get out.
I mean, you could just take the top off. Headpiece off. As you get to the basement, you can see it is completely flooded. Wait, what?
Excellent.
Something happened? Yes, that is adorable.
The stretches become longer.
Cats do that.
I know, I have previously owned a cat, but it's just...
No, a cat has previously owned you.
You have two.
I like to think of it in the way that we were roommates at the time. That's how I usually think of cats.
Not how the cat would think of it.
No, I'm sure not. The cat used to bring home rabbits.
Oh.
He was convinced that we didn't know how to feed ourselves.
How do you feed yourself?
Huh?
That was a joke.
Right. I usually do it with a fork and a knife.
Use a knife.
Yeah.
So, as you head down into the basement, would you like to make a what's your passive perception?
Indeed.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll
As
go
you
down with them and sort of stand and
If she's alive, unalive her so she can't tell them that we're lying. Just a point.
so you enter the water. Okay.
As you enter the water, you can see that there is a body that is towards the bottom of the pool at the base of this particular building. It is face down at the bottom.
Swim down to it.
Okay, it is a Sahalguin.
Is it dead?
You don't know yet. You have to examine it.
Yeah, give it a poke.
You want to do a medicine check for me?
That's the theme from Jaws and the head puts
Can I, as we've got the psychic comms up, can I give him advantage and tell him what to look for?
Are you informing him that you are checking?
Yeah.
Then not really, because you're not there with him.
Fair enough.
You could. Oh, never mind. This is a corpse.
Is it?
With a 22, you can tell it was caused by concussive damage, basically.
She tripped and fell.
No, it would have been the force of the explosion travelling through the water.
Yeah.
That's why depth charges are so effective.
Yeah.
She
is
everybody.
very dead.
So it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, it's like she was like crushed by a blast wave.
Whoops.
Well,
Do we get XP for that then?
No.
Bring the dead body in.
Okay. Drag the body out of the water.
Anything of value on it?
Probably would be actually.
The corpse.
The corpse looting has started.
My favourite instrument, a corpse lute.
Fuck was that?
He's turning into Barbus. Just watch as the nose grows.
Do we have to like string her up in public or anything so everybody knows she's dead?
the Queen is dead. Long live the revolution.
Or do we still have to take her to the guillotine and chop her head off?
Yeah.
I can always
A
remove it.
post-mortem execution.
Just to make sure.
Like, like Oliver Cromwell.
I swear that has happened Pope his face.
Yeah, true, that
Yeah,
true.
it's been a bit long
Didn't
in
he
there.
get put on trial when he was dead?
The corpse synod.
Yes, that was it. And then he was executed afterwards.
Yep. Buried in the river, actually.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think he gave a shit at that point.
I can't remember the name of the dude.
You find a small amount of jewellery, a small amount of money.
I don't know why you care at this point.
Yeah.
You have so much money. Oh, I see. You want like intelligence or something. Yeah.
I don't think she had anything else on her at that point, to be honest, because she didn't really use weapons, so...
The most important thing is, does she look like the portrait? Is it, in fact, the one that we were here to kill?
Not anymore.
Oh.
It's pretty messed up.
But was she wearing at least raw regalia? Fucked
No.
up raw regalia, but...
No, she's wearing just, like, commoner's outfit.
What about the jewels that she had with her?
They look expensive.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. There we go.
In the black hole.
Carry around.
Oh no,
29 put in
Do
strength.
not open the black hole underwater.
It will be full of water.
Or too much weight for it, and it will break.
Is it too much weight?
Would it be heavy, man?
It's a shame. That would have been a really good way to do like fire control.
Would have been a really great way to deal with these nanomachines.
It would have been. It would have been.
Machines.
What about 6 barrels of fuel in there as well?
Yeah, and that would float as well.
No shit.
Making the mother of all omelettes here.
So yeah.
Well, drag her aboard.
Okay. Slosh, slosh. You climb out of the water. Do you want to put your helmet back on? You blow out your filters. You don't need to worry about them. They went in the water with you. And just pull her out of the building with you. There is a cheer from the Sahalguin before they hurriedly go back to work on the pumps.
Drag her to the.
Present her corpse to Napoleon ripped apart. Yeah.
I ask him if is this who?
Chewed apart. That's it.
I do not know for certain. I would need to. At this point, I think we would need to.
These jewels were on her.
Oh, they do appear to be part of her regalia, so quite probably.
Do you want us strung up? Because you couldn't execute her?
Yeah,
Do you want to take a corpse to the guillotine anyway?
Yes, it would make it easier to mount the head, but with the condition of it, might be a waste of time.
We could get
honestly.
mending on it.
Do you want to chop another one up?
Yeah.
That soul's already gone.
What would happen if you cast mending on a corpse's head?
Depends on how clean the break is. Because as I have said before, that is an exploit that you can use. All you need is the Zealot Barbarian and a cleric capable of casting ceremony. And you can get... Or a paladin capable of casting ceremony. And you can make an infinite +2 AC through a cycle of decapitation and repeated marriages.
Only within 30 feet.
Yep. Within 30 feet. Am I wrong, Ian?
No, which makes it so much worse.
There you go, then. Voila.
Well, you were already going to be wedded to a Zahagian princess. So.
I was refused.
Why is everyone putting on funny French accents?
Because somebody started this up.
Folks, I am starting to zonk out.
Yeah, that's
like,
fine.
That's
Dude.
fine.
really bad.
Oh, dear me.
So, does she just finish the building off then?
She will do, yes. It will take her quite a while to complete it. And by the end of it, she is very much panting and sort of, oh dear. Oh, I'm much too old for this.
Right. As that's been done, I will do one final pass through the building, just blasting the parts of... We'll do one more pass through the building, blasting the parts of the
What's your passive
thing
perception again?
that's
It's like
still alive.
27 or something?
27.
Yeah. You guys are able to...
25.
25, yeah.
You guys are able to pretty much go through the building and be pretty confident you've got all of them. You use the scanner every now and then just to make sure that lumps are indeed inactive, and aside from one or two which were almost being sneaky, you managed to clear it all out.
Cool. Awesome. Right. I think, as you're flagging, my dude, we should probably round it off there. It's 10:30, so we've got most of a session out of this. That's good.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just a bit...
Don't be sorry.
No problem. It's not a problem, mate.
My own fault. Anyway, thank you for joining us, folks. We hope you have enjoyed. We will be on again next week.
Indeed, you do.
We do have some special stuff coming up
Yes,
in the
we do.
future, although I need to confirm with Pam that it's okay broadcasting that.
Oh, yes, that's a good point, yeah.
That's nice.
Right.
We will be on again next week, as I said. Tonight I've been joined by my wonderful dice to escape. I've been joined by my wonderful players.
Edward.
Lawrence.
Dave.
Toby.
James.
I've been V. I've been V. We'll be on next week. And I've said that 3 times now. Good night. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye-bye.